All right. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Sorry, the cats were running around down here a little bit ago. I put a board up, well, some cardboard and stuff under my desk so they didn't run through there where some of the wires were. Well, Pepper decided to jump the board and take out everything. Microphone, speakers, camera, all ended up going off the back. I just caught the screen, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? Joker, Rich, Sandra, of course. And I don't think Sandra sleeps. Eric Zen. How's it going, guys? Hope it's warmer where you're at. Oh, man. Leia, how's it going? Or Leah, sorry if I say that wrong. I'll always say Leia, even if it's not quite spelled the same, because I always go Star Wars. Oh yeah, he sits here all the time. What is up with everybody? Sorry, I have a crazy cat still running up and down the steps, so I'm watching to see if I'm about to lose more stuff. Mariah, how's it going? Jerry! For those of you who stopped in last night, during the unexpected last night, I was just trying to test out the new phone, which we'll talk about a little later. Yeah, just driving around in the snow, which we didn't get a lot. We only got like, what, 3 inches here? Kind of a fluffy 3 inches, but... And we got to a high today of a whole 9 degrees Fahrenheit, yay. But we just didn't need more snow. I don't know if I had the camera set well enough you could see. If we got snow just piled up everywhere here. And I know where Rich is at, it's the same way, but... Oh, just cold. Tired of the cold, I'm done. Hopefully in 60 more days we can start edging towards the warm. Oh, man. We may hit a high of like 18 degrees later this week. Yeesh. Where's out of places to put the crap? Oh, so what's going on? We got 18 inches here. Good. We've had enough big snowfalls. We're outside the yard daily with our dogs playing. And between all of us, we've packed it down. We've still got snow this deep in our yard. And that's after packing it. And I forgot to turn my little lighty on. Hey, look at that. Now I can see my ugly mug a little more. Look at that. I will be playing GTR Adventures in the background here in a little bit, just giving everybody a chance to get in here. But what you'll see in the background is GTR Adventures. So I was telling me to take a medication that I already took. So yeah, I set a lot of med reminders anymore. So yeah, we just didn't need the snow. I'm done. You can have the 18 inches. We just got, like I said, we got over a foot of packed, hard packed now as we've been playing on it, and it's still just, it won't go nowhere. I've shoveled, when you shovel out by my garage, I got these huge piles on each side. There's nowhere to put it. I actually took the truck and drove over one of the piles a couple times to pack it down, just so I had more place to put it. Spent the morning digging out of the driveway. Well, I did a lot of it last night. And then this morning a little scrape off and salting, but not too bad. Honestly, if I get lazy, I'll just drive the old truck over it all. I don't care. I'm tired of it. Well, yeah, we get this weather every year. I used to slide out my second story window. Oh, man. Out where I grew up, where my parents are living, it's pretty bad. Here in town, it's not quite as bad, but out there up on the hills in the middle of nowhere, yeah, they're buried in there. It's quite a fun time getting in and out of their place right now. That's why they do keep one big truck. The minivan ain't doing so good. Oh, goody. Karen is about to take off and take Gemma to obedience class here in a while.
I love it.
And she's going to lock Riker down here. So it may get interesting part of this stream. Because if she doesn't lock him down here, he has a cow and about tries to rip our door apart getting out if he doesn't get to go. So we'll see if he doesn't rip the door at the top of the steps apart. 60 degrees. Hey, Steph, how's it going? 60 degrees in Florida. Mariah, you're not making yourself very popular. Oh, Lord. Do you see where Texas, where Rooted's at? Texas got nailed, and not to be a butt nugget, but Texas, you screwed the pooch. You're paying for your own little bit of stupidity. And I love Texas. But Texas paying for a little of their own stupidity. went all this wind turbine crap. Greenie stuff. Well, greenie stuff doesn't work in real bad weather. Even in Minnesota, folks. The windmills in Minnesota, even with the de-icing units, freeze up. The only difference is Minnesota still has a bunch of other generating capacity to take up for that. Well, Texas didn't. Texas, I feel for you guys. You got a lot of snow and cold you're not used to, and you'd switched a lot of your generating systems to wind only. Well, once those things went down, unlike in Minnesota where they have the other stuff to take it up for that slack, you didn't anymore because you closed down your other stuff. You live in an energy-rich state, and you had people still today sitting in their truck doing YouTube videos because they're freezing or have no power in their houses. I know, I'm off the track, but jeez. Hey, Pike on a trike? Nice. Nice name. Welcome. What's good is I'm hoping to get off the single-digit weather here in the next 3-4 days. Think I need a flamethrower to get rid of it. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I've seen some... I don't know if YouTube still allows those videos. There used to be YouTube videos of people making little home flamethrowers and doing that. And I know I'm probably going to get in trouble tonight with YouTube because YouTube has these catchwords. And I use one of them in my title and my description for this stream. Has weather ever killed your camera? YouTube. That is not a call to violence or anything stupid. Just has the weather taken out your camera? And I'm sorry, there is no search or anything comes up and somebody says, has weather ever offlined your camera? Stop messing with our speech patterns. Very nice, yes. I've said that a lot too. There's times where, everybody else posting videos on YouTube it's great because when I'm telling you, whether you're stuck in weather, panda flu, people worldwide been putting out videos when they can, and it's really given a lot of us something to watch and see. And I think it's important we have this. Oh, not too bad, Stephanie. I'm cold. Rudy Expedition is -1 in Texas, -1 Fahrenheit. He's colder than I am. And that is a maybe twice in a lifetime event that middle Iowa, Illinois area is warmer than Texas in the winter. And yeah, he's about 8 or 9 degrees colder than us. Oh, rooted. Yeah. Oof. Oh, yeah, rooted totally. You're not the only one. A bunch of people are calling out the why Texas is having problems right now, and unfortunately, your government caused it. And people not speaking up caused it. Should have spoke up. Pikachu snowman in Grand Island, Nebraska. Well, that's really cool. Huh. We can't make a snowman. Our puppy eats them. He tackles them. Oh, there was an ad, Sandra. I keep forgetting because YouTube's been doing that more lately. Where even in the middle of a stream, and I've had it happen to me, I'm on somebody's stream, all of a sudden, poof, I get an ad. Boy, they're really going ad nuts. Bike on a trike, hairspray and a lighter. You're going to use a lot of hairspray. If you use enough to get rid of this snow, maybe we will actually have some global warming. Because I ain't seen it. Not in my area. Never seen it. Lived here my whole life, and our summers are cooler and our winters are colder. Kind of goes against it. But yeah, maybe enough hairspray we can raise the global temperature a little, because I could use a little bit of it. Mariah, the dogs are doing good. Gemma tonight is her night to obedience school, while Riker stays here and destroys the house while I'm doing this. And the kitties are doing good too, Mariah. Well, what type of airline do you have? Oh, you've got those plastic transfer lines, don't you? I don't use those plastic air transfer lines, Joker. Just because they do pop. I've run a weatherproof rubber everywhere in my garage. Colder than Canada, yeah. Oh, isn't that crazy? Oh, did anybody see on Corkboard stream? Yeah, I didn't see it until today because as some of you know, I was out driving around in the snow with my dogs, and I was tracking down a YouTube viewer who lives in my area, Luke Vermeer. And he'd been on my streams before and talked. He lives in Rock Island. And we had an idea where he lived. But then on the stream last night, live, I was in the truck. He's like, hey, why don't you come stop by? I'm like, hey, okay. So we didn't go in because I had the dogs in the truck, but drove by and we stopped and pointed the camera. And you can see in the camera, he's in his window waving. So that was actually kind of fun. I don't know. I'm easily amused. So yeah, I mean, holy crap. It was kind of cool driving around the snow with the dogs and then just, hunt somebody down. 9 degrees in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. We are lucky it was cooler in Nebraska. Whoa, man. Free thing down here. Yeah. Thank you, Rudy. Yeah. If you guys do, and once again, I do say do that for everybody you watch. If you enjoy any video or live stream at Joker's Nation, Rooted, Urbexy, and Urbexy sucks. That's 50 degrees where he's at. Well, Leia, if you put out videos, if you make sure you at least give a thumbs up. And I know I am horrid on comments last few months, but I am watching and I am doing this. You always gotta at least do this. When I'm puffing away in the treadmill with that oxygen pack over there on me, I should bring it over here sometime. Some of you have heard it or seen it on some of my videos. I think the last video I put out, you see it. At least the airline gets caught. I got it tangled. But when I'm puffing away in the treadmill watching you guys, I always, never fail to at least leave a thumbs up. So make sure you guys do that for everybody. It does help. Even small channels, it helps. The big channels have come around and figured this out and now are begging for even these. If you are in a position to leave a comment for somebody, whoever, no matter what you're watching, do so. But if not, at least hit that thumbs up for anybody. Oh, thank you, Mariah. Actually, you guys make me happy. It's nice. It's a nice escape from the crap I kind of need to do a lot of times. Oh, sorry. A little water. I was out trying to play with the dogs after I was shoveling a little more, and cold really gets to my chest right there. Oh, Jerry, thanks, buddy. It was just, I was like, you know what? I haven't done a mobile stream. I was sick the last 2 snowstorms. Didn't feel good. I was finally feeling decent. And I'm like, I'll test out the new phone. And honestly, it did really good. I don't know if the stabilization works. This one has a lot more stabilization. We'll talk about here in about 10-15 minutes. But yeah, it did pretty good. I got to figure out where to hit the button to change the lenses on there. I think it's the same place as my old V20. Still have it. But yeah, thanks, Jerry. It was fun driving around the snow. I enjoyed watching cars try to go up hills they never should have tried. And then hunting down Luke's house. That was kind of cool. Mariah, hi. You're growing your hair out. Hey, there was something else on last night's stream that nobody's seen very well. No, I've done it a few times on YouTube. I was driving around. I didn't have my hat on because I got this fur hat. It's like a hunter's hat. It's got the ears, things come down and fold. It's got a neck thing that holds under, so it holds it all down so you're warm. Well, I was in the truck. I was getting hot, so I had it off. And people started noticing in the chat, whoa, he doesn't have a hat. It's a farm boy redneck thing where I grew up. I've got so many hats. It's crazy. I probably have more hats than most people have t-shirts. It's stupid. Most of them are all auto repair stuff, but oh man. Well, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jerry. It was fun. I enjoy the mobile streams, and I need to do more of them. And even just if I'm out late at night, I might just go out and do a couple around town. But it's dead around here. Strange. Ever since the old panda flu, even on a Tuesday night, sure, it wasn't epic around here, but it's like a 20th of the traffic late at night now. It's crazy. And weekends aren't near as good. The bars that were open, closed, the Denny's, everything. It's just strange how few people will go to places even when you can dine in. Hit the pike and smack the lake. Wow. Dang, pike and a trike. You've definitely got the rhyming down. That's nice. Hit the pike and smack the lake. Procrastinators unite tomorrow. What the heck? I am home now. I'll be more. No problem. No problem, Leah. I mean, we all got lives, guys. A lot of times, like Rich Discoveries. When he's not, hell, for all I know, he's plowing right now. You know, I think you guys had more rain there, didn't you? Than anything, but he might be plowing right now just listening away on headphones. So we all do that. What is watching VR? What? Watching VR? Is that on here? I have no idea what watching VR is. I must have missed something. Mr. John Bangle. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? Not too bad, John. I am definitely tired of winter, though. And I don't want to hear about your weather, John. Well, at least not if your weather is, like Mariah's or Bexy's. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to freeze my butt off anymore. I swear, weather like this really, really makes me look at Tennessee, or maybe farther south, a little better. Oh, it's tough when you own stuff. When you really get to the point where you own most of your stuff, you're like, yeah, great. Do I want to start over and start payments? Because I don't care how great your stuff is or how much you have, you never get out of it what it's worth, and you end up starting over. It's, ugh. When you're 20, starting over is like, eh. Well, when you're older, you're like, ugh, I don't want to. But, I mean, it's tough when we own almost everything. Oh, Leah, no problem about that. I appreciate you stopping by. No problem. Hey, John, yeah, you were here a long time. Of course, John. Oh, cold in Tennessee. Well, yeah, I know, Jerry, but it's not as cold as long. Like, Tennessee has shorter winters than I do here. And not only shorter, but less severe. I'm almost getting to the point where I prefer less severe. And they got a really good CF care center for my lungs down there, too. University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics has been epic. Vanderbilt down there is wowzer. It's even better than them. So, oh. First person contact complains about being hot this summer. Yeah. That's one thing you never hear about me. I may go, whoa, it's roasty. But never in the summer. I don't care if it's 98 degrees, so humid you walk outside and say, pfft. But I love it. I love the heat. I may puff away, can barely breathe in the thick air with my lungs. I'd rather that than freeze any day. Hey, snowman buddy, how's it going? And I got your comment, snowman. I need to, if I was smart, I would have built a snowman in the back of my truck driving around with that. I saw somebody do that. They keep falling over and breaking. I moved back in with my favorite people. They have 8 kids. Whoa. Frequent displays. Nebraska hooked us up with old books. Oh, wow. Rebinding book. Wow, you like old books? My wife has a lot of old books. So we go flea markets, Salvation Army stores, yard sales, you name it. She's lots of old books. We have, in our small house, we have a room. It's supposed to be a bedroom, but now it is a library room. She has books. Cool. It's cool and crazy all at once. And it's got that old book smell. You walk in, it just smells like old books. You know, not mold, but old books. Like, ooh, kind of like that. Hey, Jim Patterson, what's up? Most snow on the ground since 1979. Good, you can keep it. You can keep it. Oh, wow, restoration business. That is really cool. That is really cool. Starting over on 67, not an option. Yeah, Jerry, yeah. 67 is definitely not when you want to start over. And I'm not that old yet. Not saying, wow, I came out wrong. Sorry, Jerry. Right now, Jerry's like, hey. But, I mean, even at my age, I don't want to start over. It's tough. I look at this area, and I do love the Quad Cities. Any of you have seen me, I know I love this area. But I don't like the winters. But we own almost everything. And it's tough to look at that and go, yeah, we've busted our butts. We pay everything off, own a house, own this, own that. And then go, well, let's move and start payments again. Even no matter what happens, you always end up having to make payments and buying. Unless you buy, you never get out at what you have in it, or what it's technically worth these days. So, God, it's tough. Speaking of cold air in Canada, guys, did anybody see Corkboard's stream last night? I watched it today. Whoa. Yay, governments. So, Corkboard, his wife, and his poor little American doggy he's kidnapped. At least I believe that was, yeah, there sure was an American doggy. He adopted it down here. Poor dog. Gonna have to go back to cold air in Canada. But they're going back to Canada early because of, it's kind of a law, but it's kind of a not legal law. But when the governments care about that. So he's having to go back to Canada now. It's stupid. I don't know how many of you heard this, but you actually, if I wanted to go and visit Canada right now, I gotta pay Canada, the Canadian government, $2,000 to $3,000 to stay in a hotel room for a certain amount of time and then COVID testing. That is crazy. And some other countries are like $4,000. It's like it's insane. We've gone nuts. Chevy Trax commercial? Wow, thanks, Corkboard. You can start over. You're energetic and still have drive. Yeah, Leah, but I don't have lungs. When I worked all those years, I had more lung function than I have now, and I stood up to illness better. Now, like the panda flu, for most normal people, this isn't a big, it really isn't a big deal as some people are hyping. For normal people, but for people like me, it's pretty bad. Yeah, my doctor now is saying that they've tested the vaccines enough, they look safe enough where they think I can probably start looking at getting one of them. So hopefully that'll help, but yeah, I've got drive, but my body doesn't have the zing anymore. Let's see. Oh, there's Corkboard, by the way, though, guys. Being deported, yeah. So I'm waiting. I was waiting for Corkboard on his stream to blame me and Urbexy, because we've always threatened him when he's going to come down here or when he's here. We're always telling him on his streams, or I've even told him on the phone talking to him, dude, I'm going to make a call. Hey, watch out for this dangerous trafficker coming across the border. He's smuggling dogs or something. And he's like, no, don't do that. I was waiting for him to go, I wonder if he actually called. So yeah, no, I had nothing to do with him getting deported. He's kind of self-deporting, but Biden is importing Mexicans, deporting Canadian Americans. Well, yeah, of course, Joker. We have enough. I'm going to say something that's really going to get me in trouble. We have enough of the whitest people here. If Corkboard was from Canada, he'd be fine, or was from Mexico, he'd be fine. But you can't be bringing them Canadian crackers down here. Oh, God. No, what it is Trudeau wants you to come home and give him more money, Corkboard. Oh, Lord. Corkboard the illegal, Mr. Board the illegal alien. Leia. Blame Canada. It is Canadians' fault, though. It's Trudeau's fault. Trudeau and his people did this. So we are losing. Well, are we really losing? Corkboard's like, well, there goes my damn golf. Well, what's wrong with a good round of snow golf at 20 below? I'm trying to make a joke, but dang, man. I'm sorry, that bone's bad. Jerry Van, that's BS. Come stay at my farm. He'll only charge you $500, Corkboard. The problem is, Jerry, he's trying to get in under the wire of paying a buttload of money. That's what he's trying to do. If he goes back now, I think it is, he doesn't have to pay that money. If he waits, he has to pay it, I believe. And then they screwed up on getting a dog. Oh, see, a reservation. Not Corkboard. Like the airline. It's like, holy crap. Oh. Hey, John. Is Kim Jong-un really as cool as people say he is? What the heck? Oh, Lordy. I have no idea. You'd have to ask, what's his name? The basketball player. Rodman. You'd have to ask Rodman. Isn't Rodman his buddy? Oh, man. Wow, Jim, you guys got people without electric? Yeah. Man, a lot of Texas without power, guys. Oof. Can't believe Rudid's on you. Rudid's probably on his generator. Got a little bike with a wheel on a hamster, pedaling away, generating power to be here. A lot of you guys are out down there. Ugh. It's Trump's fault, right? Yeah, everything is. Everything will be forever. Oh, man, I'm trying to stay away from politics, guys. I'm sorry. But no, it's bad because of stupid stuff, Corkboard has to go back home early. Instead of enjoying, I feel I'm torn. Part of me feels, go back and enjoy your Canadian winter that you have sent down to us. The other part of me is like, oh, that sucks, dude. I feel bad for you having to go back. Let me put, by the way, GTR Adventures on here. And anybody notice the chat worked and did it automatic? Oh, that's loud. Sorry, this is GTR Adventures in the background. Meant to have that playing earlier, but I got talking to y'all. Trump's fault. Oh, God. He also welded a war copter. What? Holy crap, Leah. Black lung from the engine. Holy jeez, Leah. Biden hates Canadians. He put a cork in Corkboard's pipeline. Oh! The Great Canadian Pipeline has been corkboarded. Oh, no. Oh, there you go. Snowman. Rooted Expeditions would like to have you on his stream. His Sunday stream. Sorry, Rooted. I haven't been home the last few Sundays. I've gone back and checked some of them out, though. I am from the up of Michigan. The Finnish are working with Canada. Michigan's got some issues of its own, but we're going to stay away from that. Oof. Anybody here, and then, once again, I'm not going to go into the political part of any of this, but anybody here that Steven Crowder may run for governor of Michigan? God. Oh, that'd be crazy. No, you're fine, Leah. Leah, you do not have to shut up. The whole point of a chat is a chat. Doesn't have to be about everything I'm talking about. Doesn't even have to be to me. Do you know what Trudeau did before he became prime minister? Oh, God, no, I don't, Corkboard. I did. Oh, God, I can't remember. Somebody's told me this, and it was like, I was trying to figure out how you guys elected him. But no, I cannot remember. Was he a travel agent? You built the wrong wall at the wrong end of the country. Oh, no. Corkboard, was he a skin flute polisher? Rake America great again? You mean make? I hope. Or Leah's got being a pun. He was an effing mid-school drama. What? So he's like a junior high drama teacher? Well, that explains the drama he's causing you. Good grief. Oh. There you go, Rudy. Yeah, Rudy's on there pedaling his butt off to power down there. I know I was watching a guy from Texas earlier, heavy duty country. He's definitely more political, so if you don't like that, don't go there. But I like his channel. He was in his truck to stay warm today doing a video because his house has no power because of the effing windmills. So much for global warming. Yeah, that's no kidding. I've lived in this area my whole life. We used to have a lot hotter, longer summers. And, yeah, we had some rough winters, but our winters have been much colder and longer. And our summer's been not as warm and shorter. Kind of makes you want to go south. Of course, I think Canada right now, Corkboard's heading back to where they have a summer that's like this long. It's like, yay, something. Oh, crap, it's over. You know? That's too far north. I will say, I saw that. Sorry. When you're sitting here and you got a periscope, something's flipping back here, you mean something, your wire's about to get jumped. Oh, global warming. Yeah, I don't know. We can go into the global warming bill. I'm a glutton for self-punishment, Lee. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, if you can punish yourself than when anybody else does it, you're like, that's the best you got? Come on. Let's see. Snowman, we'd love to have you. Oh, there you go. Whoa, that just jumped. I saw Eva came in, J&E came in. How you guys doing? Exactly, Rooted, yeah. Yeah, Blia, talk away, no problem. All I ask is don't use colorful language. You know, even I try to avoid it here, as I do have some viewers that are a little younger to watch. A couple families who ask I don't use that in this channel. My other channel, I use colorful metaphors. And, you know, we watch certain topics, but, you know, we're not too limited here. Let's see. Hey, I'm going to ask anybody, I know a couple of you have like Corkboard and Urbexy. Have any of you spread out to other platforms? Because I do have this channel partially cloned over on BitChute. And I think Odyssey. Is it Odyssey? I think so. I know I'm on another one too. I forgot. It's hard to keep track of them all now. Parler's back up. Acting like Prime Minister of Venezuela. No problem. All right, guys. Like I said, okay. We're going to talk a little bit about my camera. Then we're going to talk about equipment in general. With stupid weather. Because this thing's been acting up for a while. If you guys know, I've always talked up cell phones. I know, I'm not Lord Explorers. Lord Explorers and people like him can't use a cell phone because they haven't quite caught up to a big, good DSLR yet. I'm not, you know, don't even say DSLR anymore, just SLR now. Because everything's D. But, these haven't quite caught up if you want ultra picture quality and stuff. But they are getting close. I really am now of the mind that in the next 5 years or maybe 6 max, these are going to be so close to all the features of an SLR. There's no point in having an SLR then, unless you like it in your hand. I've always been a big advocate of these since we all have them. And it's easy to have in your pocket your phone, your camera, your streaming device, everything for YouTube without buying extra stuff. My old V20 here has done epic. 90+% of my channel has been filmed with this. Live streams, out and about. Cold weather, wet weather, dry weather, dark, day, night. This thing's been dropped, bounced, kicked. Done so good. It's got good sound, multiple lenses back before they did that. And 4 microphones. It has tons of settings. This thing has all the SLR settings in it. It's finally started acting up. And I finally, you know, everybody's telling me I'm too shaky. They're right. I am a squirrel. I am crazier than squirrel crap when I explore. I still get excited. And also, if I'm feeling really bad that day, I'm also too much to move too fast, even more. But this thing doesn't have quite some of the newer features. While it still filmed good, it was starting to die on me once in a while. It would just shut off. So my choice is I could replace this. I found another one like it for cheap or upgrade. So pretty much everything's D. Yeah, Joker. Well, D, digital. It's a secret squirrel phone. But yeah, this old V20's done epic. I mean, really. My channel quality has been good with it, except for my crap filming abilities. Well, my wife actually has had a couple Samsungs. Finally, she dropped me over to the Samsung side of the force. I got this. This is not the newest, latest, greatest, because I'm not rich and I don't want a contract. So I got a phone where I do not have to have a contract. So I'm sure Verizon doesn't like that. I love my Verizon service, but there's other services coming up now where I may end up switching. So now I don't have a contract. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. There's a little Gemma on there. But this is a 10 Plus, and I really like it so far. It's pretty good, pretty nice phone. Screen's a little bigger, you know, not much. So a little bigger. I'm not sure about why we had to go from 16:9 to this wide pattern. I don't know why we needed that ultra wide pattern. I got this not just because I'm poor and don't want a contract with Verizon, but the brand new S20 definitely has got epic cameras. But from what I was reading, this has about 90% of the functionality of the S20, actually about 85% of the functionality of the S20's camera without $1,300 and a contract. Because I don't have $1,300 just laying around to give away to freaking buy a new phone. So I got this 10 Plus. It's a Galaxy Note 10 Plus. And here's something I like also. It has the S Pen. And this works as a camera shutter from distance. So if I want to take pictures from a distance, I can stand back, grab my S Pen, set that up, and just click it. Kind of like that. Good idea. So, once it drops off the trunk, that could be. About a phone is the camera is always with you. Exactly. Cell phones always with us these days. And the way the quality of the cameras is. Like I said, this is not the S20. This is the Note 10 Plus. It's got crazy editing features in it, which I don't know if I'll ever use, but I can make GIFs really easy. I can make so much with this. The cameras are really good. Some people do not like them. They say they oversaturate. You can turn that down. The way we film in the dark places a lot of times anyway, a lot of cameras, even SLRs, have a habit of undersaturating in the dim lighting. This is a good night shooter. And in an area where we may get undersaturation anyway, I took something where a lot of reviewers said, for them it oversaturates a little. My wife has the Note 9, and I love the quality of hers. You guys have said something about the quality when she's gone with me and filmed that her quality is better filming. Not just the movements, but the actual film quality was better. Yeah, film. Yeah, film. And this has got a lot more features than even hers does. Yeah, it's a nice phone. I got it. I know I'm missing a lot in the chat. Sorry, guys. I got this used. It's a renewed. Amazon renewed, and I got it from Amazon because they back it. Also found a seller on there that is a qualified one. They have hella reviews. This thing came with no marks. Anything you see on here is because I put the screen cover on badly. But the thing came unblemished, works perfect. You can dip it in water. That's another thing. Unlike the old V20, this is slightly resistant. This one, you can pretty much drop it in the water a foot deep or a couple feet for a while. So that's nice. So I really am happy with this thing. From what I've used so far, doing the first mobile live stream the other night, the stabilization on this is crazy better than the old phone. So hopefully between stabilization on this and me hopefully talking myself out of being a squirrel, I'll be improving even more this year. Because I know some of you guys probably mentioned in the chat, I know Urbex just did, but having these for YouTube is, I still say, the best way to do YouTube. You can't stream live with 99% of the SLRs out there. You pull out your phone to do live stream. Whether it's mobile or sitting, you can live stream with these. You can do camera, photos, your video. You can do editing. You can do these. I'm sorry, these are a better platform for YouTubers than any SLR. If you want pure picture quality, jeez. Oh, let's see here. But yeah, this is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Yes, the Plus. And I got the 520 gigabyte version. So that's a lot more storage than I had in this. I never filled this up. I came close a few times. Between the SD I had in it and the memory, I only had about 80 gigs in this. I think 80 gigabytes. And I never really buried it. This comes with 500 gigs, plus you can expand it. Up to over a terabyte. Or you can add another terabyte to it, is what it was, sorry. So I can have 1.5 terabytes. Yike! If I nail this thing, Jesus. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this thing, I do like this Samsung on this. Karen's has always done good. Now, so far, this has done good quality. Getting it to switch lenses when you're doing video is a little weird. That I got to work on. Let's try to catch up here a little bit. Like them now. There's a super fun site at Farmers. What? I have, oh, J&E, yes, the rich people have the S20s. I love it. Yeah, I thought about an S20, but once again, I'm one of those people that have to make payments on something that expensive. I didn't want a contract either anymore. I want my freedom in case I do want to move. But every time we travel, especially if we're around other people, they have gaps and Verizon doesn't. That's why we stuck with Verizon. I have live streamed in places where other people have explored with. They have not Verizon, have gaps or can't live stream. And this Verizon's really rarely let me down. But I didn't want a contract. I don't know, right now it just seems like everything going on right now, I don't want another contract with them. So, and the wife's phone is paid off, so, and she loves her 9. She has no want to get another phone right now. But yeah, I thought about the 20. I came so close. But then I was reading the camera specs on this and how much this does. The S20 definitely beats this. But this thing is still got one of the top phones out there, or the cameras out there you can get right now. So for the money, I just said, hey, let's try that. And the Amazon Renewed, guys, I always tell you, man, don't blow your money on YouTube. Spend as little doing this as possible. Because right now, this is a sum game for YouTube, not you. Now, they are doing advertising on your channels that aren't monetized. You get nothing. You are spending all the money on equipment, cameras, lenses, everything, computers, editing. You're spending all the time. You're doing the editing, the producing, everything. You're doing the sharing. You're doing the advertising for your videos. You do everything for YouTube. So when it comes to your equipment, spend as little as possible. Sure, you want something that's going to work good and be good quality, but spend as little as possible with YouTube. They give you nothing back, or very little, these days. It's a hit, and it's a thing. I just don't feel like blowing my money out on everything, but I'm a skinflint. That's why I own everything now. So yeah, Boost Mobile for 10 plus years. I don't know. I got friends on Boost. A couple explorers I've explored with. They've had Boost and they can't mobile live stream when I could. So I just know that we've been around so many people at other companies, and I've always stuck with Verizon just because they have so little gaps. Actual no gaps. Not like the map on TV. Then you read the fine print. Like, yeah, right. Can't go far wrong with Samsung. Yeah, it's a good phone. I mean, I looked at LG. I even called LG to see if they'd sponsor me. Give me a new phone. And I would talk about it and review it and use it and mention them a lot. But they were jerks about it. So, screw them. But, no, I looked, and they don't have a phone that's comparable to keep up anymore. But, yeah, I really... We've traveled so much. I've had so many gaps. But, yeah, Samsung, you're right. Your Samsung these days, it's hard to go wrong. They are solid. I will say that. This thing is heavy. And I like the rounded screen. Didn't think I'd like it. I actually like it. But I can see you must have a case. This thing is slippier than holding on to a greased weasel. Because the back is made out of that, like, glass also. This thing is, like, that thick. But it's like holding on to a greased weasel. So I didn't get the case for a day or two after I got it. I was like, oh, my God, I'm afraid I'm going to drop this thing. Oh, let's see. Where am I at? Amazon, yes. I knew Jenny. Yes, I got one from Amazon, and thankfully you didn't pull out in front of the delivery truck this time. Gotta hear it on that one. So I got my phone on time. You didn't delay my order. So yeah, I got this Amazon Renewed with a 2-year. I added a 2-year warranty, and I paid. I'll tell you what I paid. I paid $700. That's it. It's in perfect shape. It doesn't even look like it's ever been touched. So it's probably this company. What they do is they buy up the ones people just buy remorse. But it's guaranteed. It works perfect. I've run it through every pace that I know of, every setting, shook it, bounced it, done everything possible. It's solid. So look at maybe renewed if you want to upgrade a little, especially if you want no contract. And I'll tell you what, the thing is smart. I took my SD out of that phone, put it in this one, and it taught itself. I didn't even have to get online, tell Verizon I switched or nothing. It did it. Every other time I had to tell them, get on Verizon's site, go, I'm adding my ESN, blah, blah. This just did it. Made it really easy. I always just get a cheap Samsung Android, phones that don't last more than 3-5 months, try not to spend more than 100 to 100. There are two things I spend money on. One, good shoes, because I'm always on my feet, I have to do my cardio, my therapies, my feet and joints hurt, so I spend my money, I buy good running shoes. And the other thing, a good phone. If I'm going to film, I want a good phone that's going to film, do the streaming, be able to do the job, get good sound, and I do a lot on it. Social media, that's what I do. Kind of. So, I mean, and when you spend as much time in the hospital as I used to, before the Trikafta, you really want to have your little pocket computer with you that works. But Rich, I understand you. Now it's getting so good anymore. Things are working so good. Use Straight Talk. See, I've heard Straight Talk too, but I've been exploring people on Straight Talk and where they couldn't stream, I could. Or they didn't have a signal, I did. So I'm not gonna lie, I stuck with Verizon because it is just a studyable fact. They still have the best network. And I just don't like gaps when we travel to Colorado or something. Okay, Rich discovers never handled a greased weasel, but it sounds interesting. Remember those Wonder Wieners when you were a kid? Yeah, it sounds so horrible. YouTube is not a euphemism. And these like rubber weenie thingies. It's not gonna get better. You'd hold on to it and roll out of your hands because the way the fluid inside the, you know what I mean. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, yeah. In retrospect, it was a really not. At these day and age, you can never sell that toy because somebody just had to be offended by it. But it was actually called the Wonder Wiener. I swear to God, and you could toss something, it's hard to hold on to. Oh Lordy. Hence smartphone. Was not a crapple, yeah. No, I won't do the fruit phones. Fruit phones, you pay more for something that's not really better. They're really not better. And the what that company does to make their phones, forget that. I'd rather a phone that comes from Korea than made in not to be proselytizing here, but slave labor camps. But then acting like they're amazing. Just take it out of your pocket if you use a welding plant. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Shoes are great. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, she's trying to leave without Riker, and he's like, He wants to go for car rides. He thinks he knows Gemma's going somewhere he's not. Here he comes. That lasted about a tenth of a second. And the door's shut. So now he's going to flip out down here, and you're going to hear noises probably. Beating the bishop, yeah. I knew that was going to come up. Did you look at the LG V20? Yes, I did. I looked at the V60, and I even contacted LG. Hey, guys, I got a YouTube channel. I can talk about your phone, review it, use it. If it's good, I'll talk it up. And I'm like, well, blow me. I know, borderline on my PG-13 there, but they were really jerks about it. Yes, I did look up the 60, and this beat it. Plus, I got this, like I said, at a good price. And the case is really good. I like that. It's a good case on it. Putting the screen cover on was bad. That's why it looks so bad, because I did such a bad job of that. But on a curved screen, that was a pain. But yeah, I did look at the V60. The V60 didn't, it actually has less camera features than my V20. Less microphones, less quality cameras, less settings. They took away a lot. And people complained about that. You can go on reviews. The old V20 has more settings than the camera settings than the V series after. I don't know what they were thinking. It's stupid. They made a majorly good phone at one time and just screwed it up. And that dog is up there beating on that door. Hear that thumping? That's his tail. So that is the new phone I got. GTA 5, your phone is called the Fruit phone. iFruit. Nice. Yeah, they're doing that because, you know, Yapple likes to sue a lot. Yapple really sues. Yeah, I mean, phones, honestly, it's just, look for a renewed one, but don't do it on, I hate to say this, don't do it on eBay. Fine, there's other sites out there besides Amazon, but Amazon does guarantee a lot of stuff, so it's kind of nice. Hey! Celsius Smarties is, uh-oh. Did I just get booted? Crashed? Says I have excellent connection. The hell? Alright, I don't even know if I'm still here, guys. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if anybody can even hear me. Okay, I'm back. I'm kind of back. I don't know what's going on because it says I have excellent connection. My stream strength is good. I do not know what's going on, guys. Everything's in the green. Everything's great. I'm being corkboarded. That'll be our new term for something going wrong on YouTube. You've been corkboarded. Instead of waterboarding. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because everything here says I'm dead on perfect. I mean, dead on. Excuse me for a second. Somebody's going to get a button drum. He's going to claw our door up. Hey! Get down here. No. 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 Go lay down. No. 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 I mean it. No. 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 Move. No. You can go lay down. You're not going up there. Go lay down. Go. Go lay down. Sorry. Sorry about that. I got an 84-pound toddler causing a problem. Because she locked him down here. YouTube did it on purpose so we refresh, get an advert. Well, the thing is, it's doing it here too. See, I can't tell when I'm on or not because I get a buffering thing on my screen. You know, it shows everything's perfect for me. Sorry, I'm about to have to spank a puppy. eBay is bad for phones. You buy them, then find out, yeah, exactly. Stolen IMEI, or just they give you crap. They lie to you, but it'd be in a good shape or not. All right, I'm back. Mine got better when I switched to mobile data. Huh. I'm on my home studio setup here or whatever, but it's weird because during that whole thing, the thing was going bad. It says excellent connection. I checked my numbers. Now on my streaming software, it says perfect. So yeah, I don't understand that. Let's see here. Yeah, too bad. You can stay down here. Donkey? Yeah, I call him Donkey because it's a nice way of saying he's son of a ASS sometimes. Hey! No! I may have to run him upstairs here in a minute. Yeah, I don't know. It's a YouTube issue. That's I think because I'm showing buffering off and on here. You know, it says excellent connection. So yeah, YouTube's having a problem. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go. Hey, hey, I'm right back. No, down. Sit. No. Get. Whew. Sorry about that. Oh, struggling with a 84-pound puppy. My crap lung sucked. He's upstairs now. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. Let him upstairs. She's been gone a while, so he shouldn't be pounding on the patio window. Whew. Sorry about that. Let me catch up here. Sporting a spooky. So, what's it doing? Is it doing okay, or is there an issue, or because none of my settings have changed? So yeah, I don't know what the hell. I'm trying to look here, see what's going. Okay. All right, I'm gonna ask a question in the chat. Am I gone again? Am I back? See, for a while yeah. If you guys get a black screen, hit refresh. I just refreshed the whole. Oh, I don't know what to even say about it because it's definitely a YouTube problem then. I wonder what happens if I turn my VPN on to another country or something. Huh. Nice. Yeah, corkboard. I was trying to help you pay for that trip back to Canada. Yeah, I don't know what the heck it's doing. I wonder what would happen if I did try out my VPN though. And I'm just talking, but I don't know when I'm on even. So yeah, I don't even know when I'm on, so I'm just chit chatting. What would happen if I did turn on VPN? Yeah, it's stupid. I'm trying to watch it. Now it says no data. So this is definitely a YouTube issue. Let me try some. This may crash the stream. I'm going to turn on my VPN. I'm going to try just America first. Let's try America. Streaming software is now giving me warnings that it's YouTube. Jace, something's going on with YouTube. I am now got my VPN turned on, and I'm starting to wonder if I should turn it on from another country, just to see what would happen. So I'm gonna disconnect my. And what country? Let's see. I'll go to. Hey, I'm gonna go to Canada. Corkboard, I am about to be in Canada. Yeah, I just disconnected. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Yeah, VPNs are nice. You can do a lot. But every time I go to say something, every time you guys say I'm back, I get the big wheel of buffer. That's what I get. And either goes no data or excellent connection. No data, excellent connection. And I'm watching on my streaming software and it's saying the same thing. It's definitely right from YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. That's just really ticking me off. It's a good way to kill a stream. Nice job, YouTube. Well, yeah, I'm back. For now. We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, it goes from excellent connection to zero data like that. That's definitely a YouTube thing. Because my internet provider, I got my phone over here running a Ookla check, and it's fine. So it is a YouTube platform issue. Yay. We'll see how long it stays now. Yep. Yeah, this is just stupid. Mine wasn't even going red. It was just shutting. It was going gray. Zero. Not even giving me a red. I would go green, go gray. Put my lipstick on. So yeah, YouTube is having some problem. And they've had problems before. We've all known, a lot of us that have been on YouTube know that sometimes YouTube has just gone down across multiple countries for a while. So God knows. Who knows what's going on? All right, guys. Well, let's try while this is working. Let's see. Okay. Now, we know I've got a different camera now, and this one has died recently while I was out filming with the dogs. It was 7 degrees below zero, and I could see the LCD start getting slower. You can freeze an LCD screen, or an OLED or whatever else. You can freeze them. Well, a screen started getting real slow, then I noticed the camera made a weird noise, and it just shut off. So I was going to ask, what camera problems or equipment problems on your Explorers, or just filming for YouTube in general, has the weather caused you? Like, I know I've had cold weather issues with camera equipment before. It seems like GoPros are pretty impervious to it, but even a good cell phone or SLR can have problems in cold or hot weather. I know that this one doesn't like heat. If it's 95 degrees, Underground Looking Up can tell you about this. We were exploring 95 degrees, ultra humid, horrible thick day. We're out in the middle of a swamp trying to climb across to a boat, and this would keep dying because it was getting hot. It actually came up on the screen saying overheating, blah, 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 may shut down. It's like, oh, crap. So heat can kill your phone, not just winter, but what camera problems or equipment problems have you had due to winter or weather, let's say? Winter's on my mind because I'm freezing my butt off. Yeah, could be, Joker. YouTube is changing the algorithm again. There you go. Because remember, the last algorithm change, a lot of channels saw a drop. Channel change before that, huge amount of channels saw a huge increase. I don't know why they keep playing with stuff. Corkboard. Okay, cold drains batteries on cameras quickly. Yes, it does. Strangely, it can be 110 degrees. You're filming, your phone may overheat, or your SLR may overheat and shut down, but the batteries are fine. In the cold, though, above, butt F cold, your cameras work great, but the batteries don't. I've flown my drone in the winter, and I will tell you this, it does take life off the battery flying your drone in the winter. So that's a good one, Corkboard, yes. Lost your Barbie sled? Oh, man. That's too bad. That's probably old Barbie sled probably worth a lot of money now, too. Janie, I've had my camcorder record patchy. Luckily, he's able to save it. Now, is that due to hot, cold, damp weather? I know some people say that their cell phone or SLR has acted up. It can be 85 degrees, but super humid. Sometimes real humid weather will, if you got a rough connection inside your equipment, they'll really amplify that. So I'm just trying to see what other problems you guys have had. I've had phones shut down because of cold. I've had them shut down because of heat. I had a SLR that shut down on me in the cold when I used to have my SLR. My drone definitely flies less than though I fly it with like 10 degrees or less out. So I was just curious. Electronics lose battery life. Yep, exactly. Okay, so that's cold. Yeah, Jamie, really, okay, cold. It was 1 year's acted up, really cold, okay. Oof. Barbie's on dumpsters. We recorded 8 hours when we explored, and I forgot to turn on airplane mode, and I had to charge, but made all day. Yep. I always turn on airplane mode when I'm either recording, filming, or when I'm flying a drone. You don't want interruptions. When you're flying a drone, it can actually crash your drone app if you get an interruption. But you don't want, if you're recording and walking through and doing places, you don't want notifications coming in, but ding, 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 all these noises. So yeah. They've saved you. Drones have saved you. Well, if you ever think about getting a drone, look them up. They're fun to have, honestly. God, you can see so many things you could never see without a drone. Heat and moisture don't bother. Okay, Janie said. Well, I'm hoping, since this is the IP68 water resistant, that it had less trouble. And hopefully, since this has a lot more RAM, I went from 4 gigabytes of RAM to 12. Hopefully this won't get as hot filming either. In the summer, it won't act up as much. No problem, Leia. Nothing wrong with having a drone. Just get a little cheap one to test first so you don't lose something expensive. We need to get one this year. Yeah, if you're going to get a drone, guys, I'm going to say get one soon. Because if you don't get one soon, the newer drones are going to start being required by law to come out with a transponder built in. And the bad thing is, and this is a danger, there are people out there that are either just bad people or they're just idiots. There are people who want to attack drone flyers, who think, oh, you're flying over my house, that's illegal and I will find you. Well, the bad thing is with the new transponders, it not only tells everybody where your drone is, anybody can look it up. It's public knowledge. It tells them where you're standing. I crap you not. It tells somebody where you're standing. So I'm going to say, when the new drone laws kick in, one, you fly these in airplane mode, and as soon as you take your drone off, move to a different place. It registers your takeoff point. So don't stay there. Coming up. Because people are already talking about these transponders. People have gone and showed up there and gotten physical. So yeah, it's stupid. Drones saved you in Denver. Cool. Drones are used for a lot of things worldwide. So it's so strange to me they're trying to remove them from the hands of the rest of us. It just makes no sense. All right. What other types of equipment have you guys had problems with while exploring? I mean, really, what have you had? I mean, camera issues. I've had clothing issues where the weather's supposed to be one thing and then turned out another thing. Got myself soaked. Got my feet soaked. Got clothes ripped. You name it. Had a backpack. The strap ripped or the bottom came out. And as the strap, I pulled the bottom out of it. So, yeah. Cool. I got thumbs downs. That's great. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, well. Thumbs down for that. Thank you, YouTube. Whatever. Don't bother me. It is what it is. It is what it is. What do, you know? Well, 2 thumbs down. Well, it could be people that were just ghosting or people that were just stopping in to leave a thumbs down or who knows. 20 years back, yeah, see now, I know we weren't planning on going off the rails on drones tonight, but yeah, what Urbex said there is dead true. And I know Corkboy's talked about this too. 20 years ago, to get this cool footage, you would need a chopper, a camera crew, a big camera, all these setups. You can only see that on TV shows and documentaries and movies. You're like, ooh, how'd they do that cool view? Now we can do it. You know, a $200-300 drone, and you can be doing the same thing. And it just kind of seems annoying they're trying to limit that. Well, corkboard, it depends. Because if you have this on airplane mode, it won't. They've already talked about that. The transponder is on the drone. It takes your takeoff point, and if you have your phone on airplane mode, which they're trying to tell you you can't do, but they haven't found a way to program it, so you have to leave your phone off airplane mode. But if you have your phone on airplane mode, it just picks up the takeoff point. So, yeah, that's what they're going to do so far. But if you have your phone off airplane mode, yeah, everywhere you walk, it'll follow you. So people are saying don't leave your phone in airplane mode even more. A Paris Hilton dress-up doll book? Well, that's a... Wow. That girl had everything, didn't she? Let's see. You go from cold into hot condensation. Oh, see, I was wondering. I've only had that happen once ever on a non-DSLR. It happened once on, not this phone, but another cell phone I had coming inside. It did condense up in the lenses. So yeah, Urbex, that's a good one. I don't think I've had that happen very often, though. Just like eyeglasses, yeah. Oh, Karen just bought... I don't know if anybody else has ever tried this. Little life hack for you. Has anybody else ever tried this? Karen took and bought some Barbasol and smeared it on her glasses because she got tired of going in and out and the fogging happening to her glasses in this weather. Has anybody else ever tried that on glasses? Because so far it seems to have worked for her. Hey, Mariah, welcome back. Sorry, guys, I'm checking something here. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. So that's some. Shouldn't have. There's on Samsung steel lens as well. Well, so did this one. This one never did that, but the phone I had before this did that. But yeah, I've never had this one condense up in the lenses yet. Boy, it should have. Some of the stuff I did with it. Foam, not the jellies, Barbasol. Yeah, see, Snowman, she's always seen how you can put shaving cream on a bathroom mirror and it won't fog. She's like, I'll try it on my glasses. And so far it's worked. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. You're trying your contacts. Oh, wow, that would burn. Burn, baby, burn. That would burn. Wow, would that burn. That burned horrible. Oh. All right, guys, so ask a question here. Weather. What is your favorite weather to explore in? And that's kind of because also we are in my area, we're in some pretty extreme weather. Tons of cold, tons of snow. Sucks. Some decently high winds lately with it too. What is your favorite or ideal exploring weather? Or filming weather, you know? What is your ideal? Is there a temperature and everything else? Depending on what you're doing, maybe if you're a paranormalist, you like the night. Or you like a little cloudy day. You like some thunderstorms in the background or something. Snowman, winter is best. Yeah, winter where you are. That's what they used to say in Texas until today. Winter is not best here. Apple Genius heard that. He's going to Barbasol his glass. Yeah, nice. Well, last is 50 degrees. I can deal with 50. I'm with Joker, though. Oh, Janie and Joker in my area. Mid to upper 70s, no wind for the drone, yeah? Joker says 70. I'm in the mid to upper 70s. Anywhere, I'd call myself comfortable. Anywhere from about 70, I almost said something stupid. From 70 to about 78 degrees, that would be just ideal. Ideal weather. Yeah, I'm with Eva. I'm kind of not a big fan of winter. Unless I can drive in the snow. If I'm out driving in bad weather, I somehow love it. Other than that, I hate it. I'm just done with it. And yeah, Eva, you're north of me on the planet, so you're getting some rough stuff. I think you guys have had a little more snow than we have, even. Yeah. Well, yeah, spit in your diving mask, that's an old trick, because nobody carries around Barbasol with them. That's an old trick. But I don't think I'm going to tell my wife to go spit in her glasses all the time. She's like, no! But yeah, Jimmy, the old spit in the diving mask thing, that's been well known. Me, I just have my dog lick it. Exactly, Eva, I'm with you. Snowman and other people, I've heard other people, like Mariah, she's in Florida also, she goes, I want a really cold winter. I like snow. You don't say that where you live like where Eva and I do. Because you go, oh, I'd like snow. You see snow once, you're like, ooh, this is fun. It goes away. We get to see it for 6 flipping months. And if you walk outside without wearing the right 8 layers of clothing, you die. So yeah, winter becomes not so fun then. And snowman, 95 degrees and 100% humidity in the summer. We get that. So we go from this winter to your summer. That's what we get. But we are a broad range, but I prefer the heat and humidity. Even though I will say it kills camera equipment. Oh, it does. Leah, I love the night, but haven't met anyone brave enough to do it. What the? I hope you mean film at night. Because I'm so sorry. I gotta go. Man, I either read that wrong or went somewhere wrong with that. Hey, Urbexy, good thought. I'll have to ask Karen that. I have some Rain-X. Ever put Rain-X on her glasses? That's a good one. Snowman likes dusk. Dusk, there's that light, that just between bright daylight and dark, that is perfect for filming. Where your camera goes, even your camera goes, oh yes. That's a good one, Snowman. 70 without breeze to 78 with a breeze. There you go. Winter in Arizona. Not winter in Canada, corkboard. Poor corkboard. He's got to go home now and see if his house is not buried under 40 feet of snow. Now he gets to go from golfing in 80 degrees to freezing in negative 80. I'm telling you what, corkboard, them boys of yours are going to reascend when you step off that airplane. You're going to go from that warm with your nice tan to that. Woof. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Wife just asked a question about Riker. She's at the class. Or Gemma. Okay. Mariah loves cold weather. Once again, you're a Floridian. Your cold weather is a little different than ours. And I know, Snowman, you've come from this area. From the northern areas, I guess. But it's different once you're down there and you come up here and really experience the cold. Because when you have to put on 5-6 layers outside, wear gloves and stuff, you can't do much. It's still better in a hot summer. It still is. It just is. Snowman, winter is best. Rich Discoveries. Depends on what exactly I'm filming, but usually fall is the best. Not too cold, not too hot. Or I said that backwards, but he said not too hot, not too cold. You know, I can kind of go with that. My problem with fall is, depending how early late in the fall you are, I don't like when all the leaves are falling off. You get noise from the leaves falling off. You get that dead look. I do like the lush look of a good spring and summer. So I'd say spring for me because the air smells good, everything's coming to life. I like that. Snowman, summer sucks in Florida. I've been to Florida this summer. I like it. My one problem with the summers I've been in Florida is it'll be a nice sunny day, suddenly boom, rainstorm. That goes away, it's really thick and humid, sunny, boom, rainstorm. That's the problems I've had in summers in Florida. It's like 95 and 100% humid. Oh, I don't mind the humid. Hiker Mike, what's up, buddy? Underground looking up. Hey, how's it going? Let's see. I used to like exploring in my old snowmobile when I was younger. Wow. And in Canada, that's pretty much what, 9 months a year? Hey, I know you guys have seasons, but once again, your summer is definitely shorter and more mild than ours. Even where I'm at. Where you're down where Snowman and Mariah are, and we'll hike with Mike too. You got a lot longer summer period down there. Hike with Mike, summer is the best. Uh-oh! We have a Florida death match. We got Snowman versus Hike with Mike. Snowman says summers suck down there. And Hike with Mike comes in and goes, summer is the best down here. I have the woods and the swamps to myself. All right. We have the Urbex death match there. 2 Florida urban explorers are saying, nope, nope, nope. Summer love it, summer hate it. Nice. Underground looking up. That describes Florida well. Yeah, we get... Yeah, I know Underground. I've been down there for multiple summer times. And just, it's crazy how quick the storms come in and out, in and out. Here in the Midwest, anybody hasn't lived in the Midwest, we get these storms that build. I mean, these things are horrid. You can see them with the distance. You're going, oh, crap. Oh, crap. You got time to look on your radar on your phone going, uh-oh, we're going to get nailed. You see these big things just coming across. Florida, you're like, where the hell did that pop up? It wasn't on my radar a minute ago. But it pops up, boom, goes away. We get these knockdown drag-outs up here. You guys just get yes, no, yes, no. Little far from Northwest Indiana. Well, Jim, you get about the same weather as I get. You're on that same latitude, longitude almost. Almost. Let's see. Oh, man. Snowman, he's got the mosquitoes, too. Oh, yeah. Mariah, uh-oh. Hike with Mike is outnumbered. 2 Floridians to 1. Mariah says hot weather sucks. And Snowman's talking about the mosquitoes Mike would get. But I don't think Mike cares about the mosquitoes. I think he wears some good repellent. Or he just tastes like crap. That helps. Hey, don't give me crap. Some people do. Have you ever seen some people, you're wearing like tons of mosquito repellent, they're still biting you because you taste tasty? You know, other people just walking along and the mosquito's like, now you're biting that, that tastes like crap. My wife rarely gets bitten, but I say it's because she's gluten-free. Mosquitoes don't even like gluten-free. Hiker Mike knows where it's at. Chilling in the swamps. There you go. I don't know about chilling. Not if it's 98 degrees. That's some thick swamp. Give me more bug spray. I got... Oh, no. Oh, no. Jim, J&E's putting bets on who's going to take it. So far, J&E's got 20 on Hike with Mike to win. Oh, Lordy. Nice. Florida don't like the weather? Wait 15 minutes. Actually, Snowman, you're wrong. In Florida, if you don't like the weather, we say, here we say in the Midwest, we say, you don't like the weather? Wait 5 minutes. Down where you're at, you don't like the weather? Wait 30 seconds. Because it is, too. It's like, oh, what a beautiful sunny... You know, like how the movie and cartoons, the clouds just rolling, and that's it? That's Florida. But then it also goes right away back to sun, too. No, here it's, you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. There it's, you don't like the weather, wait 30 seconds. Underground looking up. Did some massive storm come through after I was in the area? Another friend was telling me a mud storm or something happened last August. Yes. We had a huge windstorm here. It took out power in this area for weeks for some people. We were without power here for like 6-7 days, but I have a generator. Ha ha! I mean, nothing would work. There was no credit card machines. Thankfully, I keep cash at home so we can get gas for the generators and our equipment. A lot of people didn't have cash or the gas station. The 1 or 2 gas stations had generators, and they couldn't work credit card machines. So yes, we had they called it a derecho. We've always called it a, oh, I forgot the name of that, the downdraft windstorms. But it knocked out power for some reason. My wife's aunt ended up using our generator because when our power came back, hers was out for another 9 days. So yeah, that's what we had around here, underground. Huge rainstorm, but the winds were insane. It broke down trees everywhere, took buildings down. Wow, it was crazy. We came out pretty good. Our trees took a little bit of a beating. House and garage are fine. We had a lot of stuff break around us, and we needed the generator. Something they were discussing moving to Florida today. Where's the best? Says Jim Patterson. Oh, man. Well, I know Snowman says around Tampa. I don't know. Florida's starting to look like a good place to move. The governor is kind of a badass. Oh, no problem, Rooted. Do your thing, man. Zodiac, what's up, man? All right, guys. So you Floridians, where is the good places to live in Florida, and where are any places Jim Patterson should avoid? Help him out. A lot of world travelers here, at least nation travelers. You can always move to hang out with Urbexy out in Scotland. I mean, he doesn't get the deep winters we get, but he usually also doesn't get the deep summers. He's more moderate. Of course, a little more rainy about like Seattle, though, too, at times. Oh, holy crap. Cut babiosis from a tick bite in Rhode Island. Can't donate blood until 2022. Holy crap. Dude, we were exploring in Missouri a while back on the way to Oklahoma, me and the wife. And that night at the hotel, and even not just before, when we got out of the woods, she was picking ticks off her. By the time she was done counting, after the Explorer and at the hotel, she picked about 60 ticks off her. It was really close, like 54 ticks. It's like, oh my God. And I think I was much more covered up and ready for the Explorer. I think I only had about 10 or 15, but it was crazy. And a lady at the convenience store, not too far down the highway, oh, run into the tick problem, did you? Well, crap, yeah. I guess they've been spraying in parts of Missouri because they have insane ticks. It's like almost like a horror movie. Horror, YouTube. Horror movie where you get out in the woods and you just almost see the ticks coming at you. Freaky. Hawaii in the winter is the best to explore in. 75 to 80 and sunny. But isn't Hawaii about 75 to 80 and sunny year-round? Because I thought they were pretty moderate year-round. They're like 75 to 85 year-round or something like that. Evil people there. Hate the love bug storms in Florida. Hanging with Honey, how's it going? Too cold for no power, yeah. Ugh. Well, we had that, Eva, that was during the summer. We had that windstorm. This time of year right now down in Florida, Texas, that is too cold. They got a lot of people that have power down there. And it's not because I didn't get the de-icing stuff for the windmills they got put up. Minnesota and other states north where they have windmills and wind turbines, they freeze up even with that de-icing. Just they were smart enough to keep other types of generating power in case the windmills don't work. Texas didn't do that. Zodiac, there you go. Oh, hey guys, yeah, Zodiac is talking about this. Maybe. Oh, here. This is what Zodiac's talking about, right here. Urbex Con 2021, Estes Park, Colorado. Ridgeline Hotel. Yes, come on, come all. So that is what Zodiac's talking about. I, unfortunately, probably won't be there. I think I commented on the Facebook page about that. At least somewhere I saw this, I commented. Because that is 7,500 feet. You take 30% lung function and go 7,500 feet. Last time we were there a year and a half, 2 years ago with Coco, on a vacation out there at, we were near in Callahan, Colorado. And around there. I was sick the whole time. I had to keep my oxygen pack on the whole time. My oxygen was on the whole dang time. I mean, it was rough. I don't even know how to tell you how rough that was. So I don't know if I would, yeah, my doctor wasn't happy with me going that time. Me going again to that, whew. I actually lost permanently. I permanently lost 4 to 5% lung function more for going on that trip. But it was rough. So I don't know. Highly doubt I will be there, unfortunately. Not like everybody's going, oh, well, he's not going, so too bad. No. I'm just letting some of you know. But yeah, this is the Urbex Con 2021, guys. This is Port Colorado, the Ridgeline Hotel. So here we go. Urban Explorers on and off the internet. You don't have to be a YouTuber. I will say this, and it's going to tick some people off. Be careful of non-YouTube urban explorers. For those of you who are not really been around urban exploring for a long time, there are some YouTube channel that is a year or so deep. You can see what type of an explorer a person is most of the time. If you look close, it's hard to hide any fakery, breaking into places, or painting, or tagging, or something all the time. You'll find something if you're paying attention. So you can tell if there's a decent person or not. There's some YouTubers on here where you can definitely watch their channel and tell they're not good urban explorers. People without a YouTube channel, be careful because there is a mixed bag. Just like on YouTube. But with YouTube, it's a little easier to vet out and watch who you're dealing with. So I'm just saying, be careful where you share your locations with and stuff. But yeah, get out there and meet some new people. Maybe trade for some locations, stuff like that. October 16th, 2021. There you go, guys. Little borderline chilly, but not too cold yet. Not a bad time. Of course, now they'll get 45 feet of snow on that day. Sorry, I know I got the chat off, but I was just trying to show you guys here. So there you go. Buy tickets now. Book hotel. That's a weird name. Vrain Avenue. Vrain? It's like V-Rain. Vrain. There's your phone number and everything else. Ooh, I can hit a like. Nope, I gotta sign in. Nope. I'm not signing in on this thing. So there. They got giveaways if you're buying tickets. Maybe Urbex will show up from Scotland. Hey, there you go. And puff me back up. Maybe. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm already puffed. There we go. And sorry, I need to do something now. Boing. Hey, no. Oh, I see. Hey, hit the right button, boy. There, look at that. There's part of it. Now let's go below the chat viewer. Boing. Look at that. Ain't that brilliant of me? Yeah, that's Urbex Con, guys, because like Urbex and I have been talking about something like that forever. Uh-oh. I'm getting a yellow warning. Stream bitrate is low. Oh, whatever. Your bitrate is low. It's supposed to be using 4,500 kilobytes. I'm set at that. So, yeah, that is Urbex Con, gangs. Gang. Sorry, I was reading Zodiac here. Gang. That's not a word I use very often. Hey, gang, get your tickets for Urbex Con 2021 now before they are gone. Tickets are now at 20% off. There you go. So I know I'm behind in the chat, but hey, I just wanted to get that up there. Yep, Zodiac, I just put it out on the screen. How's that? Zodiac, I'm not going to say 100% I wouldn't. But, oh my gosh. You wouldn't believe how hard that is for me to breathe at an altitude like that, even with my pack on. And I've had family in Colorado. My wife has family out there. I've been out to Colorado a lot. This last time, because my lungs are so low, was the first time I've ever had altitude sickness. You mix that with crap lungs, and oh, it was horrid. I'm not going to say 100% no. Chances are my wife would brain me if I tried. But I may have to sneak out of the house. We'll see. I doubt it, but maybe. Yeah, I can't believe you guys picked like a high point to do that. You couldn't have picked a couple thousand feet lower? No, let's go up on a mountain. Yeah. No. Yes, Zodiac, yes you will. Uh, Expeditions, I'm not allowed in the U.S. That's it, Urbex, he said. Ain't going in an abandoned building with someone I don't know. No windowless vans either, yeah. Yeah, if the person's van says Candyman on the license plate, don't get in that one. Hey, Stephanie, not doing too bad. Feeling a little better. All the medication and treatments and therapies are picking me up, but that's another problem. I'm having a problem now. If I come back up, and what if I go up there and destroy that? Good work. We'll see. I know underground looking up could probably get there. He's a mountain climbing, caving goat. He'll get in there. Oh, thanks, Snowman. Yes, please do hit thumbs up if you haven't. Joker already told me I've got a few thumbs down, so okay, thank you for that. I do ask if you do leave a thumbs down, if you're not a jerk, let me know why. Pretty sure we had a troll here earlier. Thank you, Joker, for doing a little troll stomping earlier. So I'm sure that garnered me another thumbs down because Joker stomped a troll. Trolls don't like stompings. Let's see here. I wonder if how many people have actually tried that? To ship themselves in a package somewhere. Because it's cheaper than air travel. You gotta wonder. You know, there's people, you hear stories. You gotta wonder how many people have actually done it and got away with it. It worked. They get delivered somewhere and they just pop out of the box. Yay, I'm here. I want them to open up the borders. What borders? What borders are you talking about? What? Did I miss something? I'm sure I did. Even that corkboard has to come back home. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want corkboard here no more. It's those phone calls I kept threatening to make to the immigration authorities and stuff, saying he was smuggling stuff. He's an acorn smuggler. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up in the chat, see how far I'm behind, and now the chat just jumped, so I don't know what I missed. Oh, my Lord, I hate when that happens. Yeah, no Candyman. Yeah. If the license plate's Candyman or free, what was that, free suckers or something like that, or Lollipop. License plate says Lollipop. Don't get in that van either. White van, no windows. White Ford F-150. Sorry, Ford. Oh, cool, Stephanie. I'm glad you're in your new place. How's it? How you liking it? We can all host one in the Northeast. Dang it, I gotta drive again. Why can't anybody just do one close to here? But yeah, we can all host one in the Northeast, yeah. Yeah, just, there you go. We'll do 2 Urbex cons at once, compete. We'll have the high altitude one and then the one for the rest of us. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, the Urbex Con deathmatch. Which Urbex Con will win? It's close to the Stanley Hotel, which is where we wanted to have it, but they couldn't accommodate 1,000 more people. Next location will be announced at the event. Cool. Now, I'm going to ask a question here. What are you aiming for people coming to this? Because unfortunately, I'm going to say, I would hope that it's mostly smaller channels and smaller urban explorers, not like, and this is going to piss some people off, even including those people possibly. I would hope that it would be nobody like the bigger urban explorers there. Because I think that would draw too much away from the event itself or the atmosphere in a way. I don't know. There's a reason I watch you smaller channels for a reason. And I'm not picking on you by saying smaller channel because I'm a smaller channel. I like the smaller channels. I think more of you out there are doing real Urbex and more interesting Urbex than the big channels are mostly now. Not all. There are some epically good big channels. But on average, more of you guys are doing the real, more interesting Urbex. And I don't want it to turn into a clickbait fest, shall we say. So I'm just curious what you're looking at out of it. Pennsylvania would be cool, only a couple hours from us. Pennsylvania's still a long drive for me, but it's not almost 8,000 feet up. I could do that. And my wife would not threaten my life either. she would go, yeah, you can do that. Heiko Mike, if I went out west, I would get nosebleeds. Used to get them on planes a lot in the dry cabin air. I'm a humid, low elevation guy. Yeah, Heiko Mike lives literally at sea level. I'm higher up here than he is. Actually, I don't even know what my elevation is. Hang on. What is my elevation here? I have no idea. Sorry, I'm trying to type on my microphone. My elevation here is 580 feet. So Heiko Mike's elevation is pretty much 0 feet. Mine's 580. So I don't think me heading up to 7,500 feet is a good plan. But yeah, for Heiko Mike, that's even bigger because you don't think 580 feet makes a difference? It does. When you are used to flat old sea level, and that, by the way, that 580 feet here is a low point here in Davenport, the Quad Cities area. You get up on the hills where my parents live, it's around 650 feet. So yeah, or is it 700? Can't remember. But yeah, that's the difference right there. That's a big difference. Especially if you lived most of your life at that sea level. Excuse me. I've traveled a lot and I've run into all different levels, but if you ain't used to that and you've lived all your life right around sea level, you go zip up there, whoa, you can get some major altitude sickness. Thumbs down must certainly be an accident. No, hanging with honey, there's a couple people that did it all at once. So nope, I got the thumbs downs. Yes, I had a couple trolls. Hang on, honey. Joker did a little troll stomping earlier. Made some troll jelly. We were letting the troll go for a while, but he finally had enough and stomped it. I have family in Pennsylvania, so I can drive that far. Hey, there you go. Snowman can just stay with family. It makes it even easier. No, really, I really kind of hope that mostly smaller people show. Items of Video Explorer suddenly show up in the background of their home. Oh, yeah, Joker's Nation, exactly. Rochelle, that wasn't my idea for location. Wasn't blaming you. Hey, just because my lungs suck don't mean the rest of you ain't going to have a blast. You guys going to go out there and meet up new people, have a good time most likely. Sheesh. Why not? But Zodiac, you gotta come. Yeah. Once again, when your lungs are at 30%, you try it. I got a little one up from a church near Calhan we did a year ago. I haven't even put it out yet. It's still on my phones. I thought I lost it. Or did I put that out? Oh my God, I'm losing track. But man, I was rough without my oxygen. Only time I took it out was a shower, pretty much. I had to sleep with it on. It was bad. Ugh. Once again, I don't think I need oxygen sickness again. That sucked. Love the drive through town last. Oh, thank you, Hanging Honey. Yeah, it wasn't as deep a snow as we've had, as you can see from the video. A lot of snow around here, but this wasn't our worst one this year. This is kind of a light one for us. But it's just so much everywhere and so cold that salt isn't working real well and everything else. Finally today, we got to 9 degrees, and that was warm enough for the salt, snow, whatever the mix they're using to clear some stuff off in some areas. Still sucks to walk the dogs in it, though. I want to see Urbex ship himself over here. Uh-oh, corkboard. I'd like to be there, but the Canadian government, until the Canadian government straightens up, he'll be enjoying that gorgeous Canadian warm weather. Oof. Man. Janie, that's a long, long way for us. Yeah, it's a long ways. Yeah. It's not as long for me as it is you guys, but yeah. With me, it's just the altitude. Oof. You could have picked about any other place, hot or cold, and I would have been there, but yeah, that altitude. You don't understand, that's a big deal. Ugh. When I have problems breathing, get out of breath going up my steps here sometimes, some people have explored with me can tell you, I have pretty good issues. Sometimes I'll amp it up with as much meds as I can, but Oh, TV in the background? Yeah. I was playing GTR adventures. And this is still GTR's adventures, just making sure. Because YouTube likes to kick it around and put me on stock reports or something. Yeah, Jamie, that is a long dang way for you guys. That's one thing I'll say. Living here in the Midwest, you got not as far to go. When you're out in the ends, that's a long, long way. Yeah, Rooted, hey buddy, trust me. I'm still not saying I won't be there. But man, I just don't know if I can handle another trip like that. Oof, it was bad. You can guess my wife. I was taking ibuprofen like crazy. I was on tons of extra meds, my oxygen all the time. Oh, I felt like crap. I've never had altitude sickness. Oh, it was horrible. I think it's because when we went there, we drove up the altitude way too fast, maybe, and then you mix up my bad lungs. I don't know. Michael Mike, Florida has the lowest elevation in the states, you mean, and humidity, yes. As I mean, for Michael Mike going from 0 to way up there, Michael Mike will feel it. I don't care how healthy you are. If you've never hit altitude, let's say I don't know him. Mike is past. He's probably done a good amount of traveling. But let's say you live the majority of your life easily at that 0 sea level thing, that right there, at base sea level. You zip up to Colorado, you're gonna feel like crap. Zodiac, please. I don't want to die. I have issues with dying and being in pain. Sorry, I know I'm behind, but I had to back up because I missed some comments, and I hate that. Snowman was hoping they'd pick Pennsylvania. Actually, a lot of us thought it was going to be Pennsylvania because Pennsylvania is pretty ideal. There's a lot of urban explorers there, a lot of places to go if you want to do little outings while you're there. And it's a little more central. It's central. I would say there's more urban explorers in the eastern 2/3 of America than the western third. I really do. I know I'm going to take some help with that, but I really think there are. And I'm not saying just because of the distance, per third. I think the 2/3 to the east, compared to the third in the west, each third has more to the east. I really think so. Especially you guys aren't far east right now. So I'm trying to catch up here. Pennsylvania would be dope. See, Rich Discoveries can do Pennsylvania too. Just keep in mind, guys, if you're going to announce the next one, hopefully, maybe, since there is such a huge urban exploring base from about Chicago over to the eastern seaboard, you may want to kind of pick in that area next. Just my own humble opinion, not because of me going, but there's a huge amount. Huge. So that one might give you an even bigger group of people coming. I'm just saying. Mariah, you gotta let your hair grow out more. Going back out picking up boys again, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's a YouTube trend. Whoa! You chat. I know I'm behind, but no. All right, Joker. Have a good night, buddy. Exactly, hey, buddy. I think what it was is since I've made no secret about my lung problem, I think they said, you know what? We get enough of his annoying face and mouth all the time. I don't want to deal with him. So where can we go? Oh, right here. He will definitely not show up here. Oh, Lord. I wonder how far that is from my wife's aunt's house. Let's see. How far is Estes Park from Cal? 2 hours and 45 minutes from where my wife's aunt lives. So I couldn't even, if I did go, I couldn't even stay with her. Oh, crap. I tried, but I was sick. I can't even describe it to you guys. For somebody without lung problems like I have, I'm not being a jerk, you can't describe what it's like. Running low on oxygen, it's really tiring and painful. Jim Peters and Corkboard just entered through Mexico and you'll be welcome. Well, no, that's not the problem. The problem is, Jim, is Canada. Because then when he wants to go home later, he's got to pay multiple money and all this other crap, and it's a big hullabaloo that their junior high teacher, ruler, has put in. Can be in the boy in the bubble. Still won't help the altitude, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd have to have. I mean, like now, if you can get me a human-sized hamster ball with an oxygen generator unit in it, and I can keep my oxygen level up, maybe. I'd have to go like in a hamster ball around the place. I can see that now. Exploring with Habitrail. Anybody's had a hamster knows what that is. Wow, that's noisy. That's Hobie Cat. Hobie Cat just posted on Facebook. Hobie. Now I'm going to ask a question. This is about the Urbex Con. Yeah, I know I'm way behind in the chat, Zodiac, but I'm always behind. Because you guys, if you guys take the time to make comments, I don't want to be the jerk who sits there and just talks about myself or just chit-chats and ignores you. You guys say a lot of interesting stuff, and I've learned a lot from you. So I've got to be able to read your comments. Mittens, hello. How's it going? New England has a crap ton of explorers. Yes, it does, Underground. So's, I'd say the East Coast over to Chicago is probably the most explorers in the country. Really. There's a lot. It's craziness how much from there over. But yeah, East Coast. Wow. I am jealous a lot of you guys at the East Coast. Got a lot going on out there. I see YouTube has their stuff fixed, by the way, too. It's been working pretty good for right now. Mariah, come to Florida. Have abandoned place in Florida. I'd want to. Well, we keep panda flu. God, I may end up moving to Florida. Stupid states up here get stupid. See if we all start breaking away from the United States. Oh, God. I cannot believe they're even discussing that. Every time I am on a random forum, I see so many people from what I would consider my hometown area. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because you are from out east, and there is just a crazy amount of people out there. Pennsylvania is a real crossroad, yeah? Whoa, 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 chat, back up. Oh, where did that go? We chose the location because it's around Halloween, and the Stanley Hotel is a huge attraction around Halloween. Well, that means... Okay, this is going to sound a-hole of me, but that sounds like you're just kind of catering just to the paranormal explorers, though. What about people who aren't really into paranormal? Just curious. I'm asking questions. All right, Corkboard, have a good one, buddy. Enjoy that warm weather while you got it. Ugh. Hi, go Mike. The West is far less older than the East. Yeah, agreed. Even though out in the Nevada desert, I've seen Burning Sands and some other explorers out there find some cool old mining stuff and cowboy stuff. But you're right, Heiko Mike. True. I vote France for the next one, says Underground. You suck! I can't travel in an airplane. I can't get in a germ tube. Man! Hang on, audience, consult me. Hey, I'm just talking about where, if you want to get the most amount of urban explorers to a place, I really do believe, and I don't live in Pennsylvania, but I think Rich and others who said Pennsylvania are dead on. Pennsylvania has got a huge Urbex community of its own. It's close to the eastern seaboard of Urbexers, and still close enough you're going to get a lot of the Midwest Urbexers, and even some people like Root and stuff. So I would say, I really think, and this isn't being a selfish little dink, I really think that area is a good area for it. So yeah. But hang on, honey, yeah, consult me. I would say what you guys do when you're going to do an Urbex Con, put a poll out there on where you think it should be and why. Make sure you ask the why. Because some of the people may just throw some stuff out there and go, oh, that's not a great idea. Colorado is good. I really wish I could do it. Colorado's nice. I just physically can't do it, I don't think. If I was retired, says Snowman, yeah, that's another thing. Can some people drive that far and leave their jobs? Yeah, I get that. Another mimosa. Oh, let's see here, trying to catch up. I know I'm not caught up. I'd rather be behind and see what you guys are talking about. I do not ignore what you guys say. It's just important to me not to miss what you say. I take you some place, a couple places I've been abandoned. And, oh, cool. Ooh, that's a good one, Mariah. Ball? Ooh. Someone review a huge bubble for the explosive. It's got to be a bubble with oxygen in it. An oxygenated bubble. Thank you, Corkboard. Yes, do hit the thumbs up if you haven't. And if you're watching Zodiac Nation, Rooted, Sandra Pink, Corkboard on his way back to Canada. Dang it. Whoever you watch, at least do that thumbs up. It makes a big difference. You can find big channels now that are really talking about that because they got confirmed. The guys that have people that really can pipeline talk to the YouTuber higher ups, yeah, it makes a big difference to the idiot algorithm. So make sure you at least please leave a thumbs up. If you do leave me a thumbs down, I don't get upset about it. Just leave me some constructive criticism on why not because my nose is big or you like Ford and not Monroe or something. Hang on, honey. I want to go to Canada. I've never been. So do I. My parents have been to Canada 7 times. I've never been there. I was going to go when I was urban exploring in Detroit with a friend. We were going to go right across. Right there, you can go across. But I had my ID. They just had changed the ID requirements to go across. And my ID was the old style, and I couldn't use it. It was useless to go across. That's United States government bullcrap there. That's not Canadian government. Canada would have let me in. I couldn't have come back. I don't want to be stuck in Canada for cold weather. Sorry. Oh, Lord. But I want to go to Canada. There's a place I want to go up there. A lot of good urban explorers up there, too. Really. Bouncer B. Tay. Urbex TV. Bunch of people up there. Corkboard TV now. Oh, Lord. Poor Corkboard. Eva, I have asthma, and that's hard enough. I can only imagine. Yeah. Well, asthma can be pretty dang deadly. I had a friend die of asthma, Eva. I don't know how bad you have it, but I guess the best way to describe CF, especially at my lung level, take 70% of your lungs, hack them off. That's where I'm at. It's like having a bad asthma attack all the time. So it's amazing I can talk this much, isn't it? Uh-oh. Let's see. We can put your dog in the ball with you, because that would be fun. No, not the puppy. He's insane. And Gemma would flip. She is scared of so many things. But yeah, do you want Riker in that thing with me? Oh, my Lord. He'd be everywhere. I was almost caught up and it jumped. Oh, no. No. Where was I? There I am. Zodiac, what was your question? I forgot. I asked a question. Hey, Mittens. No problem. Mittens. Any urban exploring or filming or YouTube or social media questions or topics, feel free to ask. If you want me to really see it or try to put ad exploring and and maybe caps, and people will tell you I run behind in the chat because I try not to ignore anybody. So other than that, just be civil and have fun. We used to cross the ridge between Detroit and Windsor, no problem. Yeah. Well, Jim, when I was there, it's just after they changed the ID requirements, and my old ID would not work. My old driver's license. It's like, you dinks. So I would have had to go clear home, and I did have to, my license was due to be renewed because that requirement in like 2 months. But it's like, stupid, I'm up here now. Yeah, Mariah, Hike with Mike. You should meet Hike with Mike and Snowman. They're down there in Florida. That's what you need to do. I can't remember what I asked, Zodiac. Yeah, nice. Snowman, I won't fly either. Sorry, I just won't. I don't mind flying. I've flown before. But once again, there's limitations when your lungs get to where I am, my immune system is. Getting a big germ tube, plus it can cause internal bleeding in my lungs flying at altitude. That's what they warned me about my trip to Colorado. Be careful of just suddenly coughing up huge amounts of blood. And my doctors, thankfully, they don't watch this. They still don't know I went to Pikes Peak. That was not only no, but they gave me an F no on that. I cranked my oxygen generator on full, as high as it would go, and I only got out of the Durango once. And as soon as I started walking, my O2 bottomed. It was horrible. But yeah, that was high, 15,000 feet? Woof. Woof. I had higher O2 than my wife did, and she was feeling it because I had my generator cranked full, but I just couldn't move around much because my lungs have no capacity left. For me, I'd never remember what I was going to ask, and I say pretty quickly I forget. Yeah, hang on, honey. I don't know what I forgot, what it was. I don't know what I said. Well, Zodiac, it's just a suggestion. But I would say maybe do a poll of urban explorers and do it through like live streams like Rooted's, yours, Hanging with Honey, anybody who's doing urban exploring live streams. See if you can talk to them. See if they can do a poll of their viewers on the live streams. More people answer pollings, thumbs up, thumbs down, yes, no, what's the locations on live streams they do in doing polls on your community tab. So use the Urban Explorers doing live streams to do polling on where you'd like to see an Urbex con. It may not be, and it may be Florida, but yeah, I think you get a better range of where people would go and what they want to go. Just make it clear, hey, it doesn't have to be just in your backyard, but where would be a good midpoint for a lot of people. Problem with flying to an event is taking our equipment. Oh, that's a good point, Eva. Eva's got a good point. Plus, as an urban explorer, shouldn't you want to drive anyway? If you're flying, you can't see places to explore on the way. If you drive, it takes time, but I prefer to drive because you see more of the country. You just do. I've been to 48 out of the 50 states all by car, multiple times in multiple states. Crazy, I think about it. Wow. But driving someplace, you get to see something. Flying, yeah, zing, you're there. Unless you crash or get panda flu on the airplane. But you don't get to see, oh, wow, look, an abandoned something. Or, whoa, look at that. Or, hey, look at that monument or that cool park or something. You don't get to see any of that. So I'd prefer driving anyway. Yeah, flying and taking equipment would be rough. Hey, Underground. That's my partners in crime. Nice. Mug of mimosa. Because while out there, we would just have to do it. Well, of course you have to explore it. Well, if you're going to an Urbex con, you don't bring Urbex stuff, Eva? Jim, if you're sitting next to her, Jim, turn around and look at her and go, really? Give her that look. It's like going to a Star Wars convention without wearing Star Wars something. Gotta have your Urbex stuff with you. But yeah, driving definitely is Seymour. Hey, awesome, how's it going? I'm doing good and I'm way behind in the chat. How are you two doing today? It is today, the day ahead over there though. So how are you doing on your Wednesday? That is right? It's Wednesday, 11 a.m.-ish for you? I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm just going to kick the chat right down so I'm caught up. Okay, so yeah, Urban Exploring for the Stanley. It's really cool. Go to Explore and see, just saying. Okay. Well, I'm just saying, okay, that's what I asked. It was like, why did you, it seems like if you picked it for paranormal, that's only one part of urban exploring. A lot of people aren't paranormalists, so careful picking something because it's Halloween-ish. Or just ghosty. Let's see. Also, use analytics to see what states are the most popular for viewership. Ah! And there's Urbex. He has to inject some logic in it. Urbexy, we were doing fine with our feelings. Urbexy says also, use the analytics to see what states are the most popular for viewership. Nice. Urbexy's going to start doing, you should come to Scotland, which wouldn't be bad. I still say I wish we could all do Greece, because one old key over there, Antonis, has got a nice place. We could have that. Oh. Warm, on the ocean, abandoned hotel. Oh, beat that. It's all talking about explorer viewership data. A little bit. But we're all talking about live streams where you can do polls to find out where the next Urbex Con should be. A little more level to get more people there. Train travel with a sleeper. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, but you still can't get off. You're going along, you see something, you pull that cord, and they're going to not let you back on. Yeah, nice, Underground. That'd be good for the paranormalists. Get the blood on the walls. Ew. Now, I got some pictures of me hacking up some rough stuff. Not pretty. Blood, little lung tissue, I should be the extra in a horror film. Let's see, catch up here a little bit. I'm working to catch up faster. Train with a sleeper's not a bad idea, though. What'd I miss? Love 360. I never got into 360 videos. I don't know why. I don't think they've made a big impact on YouTube as a lot of people thought they were going to. JD, wait, what was my idea? Oh, no. Analytics, okay, I did Urbexy. Oh, wow, that just jumped. I'm going to stay with it. I probably missed some comments, but I'm going to stick with it and caught up. We didn't just pick the location for paranormal that area, some awesome places. Okay, cool. There you go. Answer my question. Woohoo! Well, I just, the way you said it. Let's see. Halloweeny. Oh, no problem, Rooted. Do your thing, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything heavy. Well, I know, Zodiac. I know you're not saying it's just for paranormal. That's why it's called Urbex Con, not Paracon. You know, that sounds like a bad guy, like an 80s cartoon. They're being attacked by the Paracons, Dino saucers and Paracons. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying. A poll is a great idea. Yeah, I would do that. It'd help you out. I think that, and I'm not on the East Coast, I think Pennsylvania would draw a huge amount of people. If you really set it up like you're doing the one in Colorado, I think the Pennsylvania area would draw a lot of people. You would get a huge amount of East Coasters and a good amount of Midwesterners also, too. That East Coast contingent is huge. That's why I'm so peeved off I haven't got out there to explore with them. Oh, there's so much to see and so many people out there. Man. You just got to watch your New York governors. Let's see here. Can y'all hosting the event get in touch with me via phone or email when I ask some questions? All right, guys. You guys hosting the Urbex Con? Get a hold of Underground looking up. And Underground, if you have any links where they can get a hold of you here, feel free to post them, buddy, so they can get a hold of you. Or if you guys know where to find Underground, you can also message him on his channel. Just leave a comment on his videos, of course, and he'll get back to you, too, that way. You can link up that way if need be. Paracon, the superhero that thinks everyone's out to get him. Yes. Could be. I like that. Urbex Con emails on the Facebook page. Ah, there you go, Zodiac. Zodiac has to use common sense. Underground looking up. The Urbex Con emails on the Facebook page. Just start that way and get a hold of them. And Zodiac and Rochelle will get back to you. When you coming to Florida? God, I wish I knew. Mariah, I've been trying to get just east of me for a couple years. And every time I try, I either end up in the hospital, doing live streams from the hospital workout gym, which I did a couple years ago, you remember. Or I end up having panda flu and happening and everything gets shut down on us. So, Mariah, I wish I knew. Gosh knows what's the next flu. Panda flu 5.0. This time it's serious. Oh, gosh. And the official bird of the panda flu is the flamingo. Not flam, phlegm. Ew. It's a gooey feathered bird. Sorry, I always made up funny things about CF, you know. You know, I want a new drug. It's like, I want a new lung, you know, one that helps me breathe like you do. Yeah, that happens in my spare time. The official bird of CF, the flamingo. Yuck. Don't pet it. Yeah, I had panda flu twice. I didn't know you can have the panda flu twice. You better get a hold of the CDC then, because so far they've said no human has had the panda flu twice. Yeah, because there were 3 people in the world that said they did have it twice, and they checked, and they didn't. So if you've had it twice, you better get a hold of them. They said it's impossible right now. So far. I swear, I'm about to go lick the panda flu just to see if I can survive it. I'm just tired of it. Kung Fu Panda. Panda flu. Yeah, I make up a lot of bad things about my lung problem, trust me. I used to sing little songs, and doctors don't much care for that. They're not fun. They don't have a sense of humor. One suggestion from Urbexy. Register urbexcon.com. If you don't, someone will. Domain squatting can be a major pain. That's a good idea from Urbexy. Zodiac, Rochelle, right there. Register the domain name urbexcon.com. Because that is great. Everybody who was panda flu fighting? No. Not those paws were fast as lightning. It would be, oh, come on. Those vaccines were fast as lightning. Or it wouldn't be Fauci. That guy changed his mind every 2 minutes. Seriously, that's not a joke. I don't care what you think of the panda flu. Go look at what Dr. Fauci has been saying since it started. He changes his position all the time. Horrible. Do not listen to that guy. My doctors look at him with a hell of a stink eye. Hell of a stink eye. Don't much care for him. Say, don't trust a guy that hasn't seen a patient in 25 plus years. I find down on the internet wearing 2 masks in place. No, Mariah, don't wear 2 masks on the internet. Everybody was kung flu fighting. The economy was dropping as fast as lightning. Everybody's patience was dropping as fast as lightning. I could say something really rough, but as a person that is very, very susceptible to this, I think I can get away with it. It's like everybody's kung fu fighting, everybody's grandma was dropping fast as lightning. Yeah, I know it's bad, but that's what happens when you face an illness that could kill you off all your life. Starring Jack Black, no. Nothing should ever star Jack Black again. Nothing. Jack Black is one of the most horrendous. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I mention that I'm not a big fan of Jack Black? Flip Flop Fauci. Yes, Jim Patterson. He is the triple F. Flip Flop Fauci. Boy, is he. Boy, he like to see himself on camera. Changes his position more than his underwear. Ew. He is the skid mark, Jim. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't trying to go political. That just happens. 10 different strains from the beginning. I haven't heard 10 strains. I've heard there was 2 kind of close strains. That's what I deal with doctors all the time. Once again, I don't deal with hyperbole. I get regular communications from the cardiovascular people at University of Iowa. They are talking about all the time. There's 2 strains almost exactly identical. Then there's the UK variant and the African variant now, which has hit America. So, and the bad thing is they're not sure the vaccines work on the African variant. Lovely. February 2020, don't wear a mask. Then it was wear a mask. Now it's wear 2 or 3. Or, I don't have one near me, just wear an N95. Why didn't they just tell people to wear N95s? That's all they're saying. Fauci actually said in an interview, if you wear 2 or 3, it gets you closer to an N95. Well, then just wear a flippin' N95. Not a KN95. N95. Sorry, I saw somebody yell at me once. Oh, I have a KN95. Not the same thing. Oh, let's see here. You can purchase them at the vent. There you go. You can get the Urbex Con. Hey, you can have Urbex Con masks. There you go. But is it going to say Urbex Con on it? My gosh, are we still going to be wearing masks in October? Isn't that depressing? I hope not. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us wear it for urban exploring times, but do we really want to be forcing our lives to be like this? Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for even talking about this. YouTube has issues. Issues. I really hope we don't wear them by that time. I mean, we can't do this forever, folks, so. I'm not freaked out as many people. I'm just careful, but I've always been careful my whole life. I have sanitizers at home. I've always got masks. I had masks before this, so it's a bigger kick in the butt to normal people than it is people like me. We're used to not, being careful, especially in the winters around people. So I don't know. Wearing masks, I want to mention that people on UER are being swinesome. Swinesome? I like that. Now, what do you mean, Underground? UER is a resource I haven't used for a long time just because they've got huge amounts of stuff given out to people who are destroying places. There are vandals and thieves going there just to find places. I didn't know UER was even doing much. I want to mention people on UER on Urbex. What? I mean, I remember when wearing masks was normal in urban exploring. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I saw a mask the other day. It's programmable. It's got animations on it. It's like, oh, so you can make it say stuff or do stuff. I just make it with my mouth, a fake mouth that was moving, so people like to see my mouth. Yeah, I don't know. Mask. All UrbexCon merch will be raffled off as well, including the first UrbexCon 2021 banner. Ah, not bad. Yeah, I was wearing masks for it's cool. I've had my avatar. If you've seen my avatar on YouTube, I had that avatar before the panda flu. I was already ready for it. I already had a couple boxes of 400 N95 masks here at home. I wore them to stay alive before the panda flu. Think of that. So I looked on UER. It's United Urbex Urban Exploration Resource, right? Is that what it is? I can't remember if that's right. But yeah, they're not what they used to be. It's a big place where people used to post their urban exploring locations and talk about them, but then vandals, thieves, arsonists kept using it. So I looked on UER to find those exact people, made a new account, and only getting teased. Oh, boy. Stay away from UER. The few people left on UER are either vandals, thieves, arsonists, or they are just purists who think if you do anything besides take a picture of an abandoned place, that's not urban exploring. Whatever. Hey, Rooted. Have a good one, buddy. Take care down there. Honestly, really, take care. And remember, hopefully, the cold and snow will go back to Canada with corkboard. He's taking a hit for us all, folks. I filtered the panda through a cigarette. Nice. Oh, Lord. I guess people don't trust someone from New England who now lives and works in 2 states in the other side of the country. No, underground UER is it's a cesspool. I used to be on that years ago, but it's not what it used to be. A lot of explorers stay away from UER now because of the problems there. Mittens. There is no true way to make a vaccine without extracting the DNA, which I haven't been able to do because it's always changing and evolving. Well, that's why we have the flu vaccine every year changes. The flu vaccine changes to match the DNA profile of that year's, of the major, and they can make it match more than one profile. But that's why the flu vaccine changes every year to match the profiles of the major top flu viruses that are out there. So they can make a true vaccine, but the problem is it's a true vaccine for that 1 or 2 strains it works on. And when it changes its DNA profile or its protein sequence, and then that vaccine won't get through. Way too much time in hospitals and stuff. Oh, Gemma must be done with her class. Or Mittens, like you said, evolving. That's called evolution to some of you who don't believe in it. Viruses do it all the time. They're going to look up. I have to say about the site. Yeah, it's pretty bad. A lot of people avoid UER like crazy. Heck, there was a guy that was steering people there that he knew were thieves, vandals, and arsonists. They were weenie explorers. They didn't want to look for anything or really do any exploring. So whatever they handed to them. And these people would get really crappy and violent with explorers that wouldn't give them locations. There were a bunch of arsons, including some in Illinois, about near Joliet, not too far from me. It's not too far from the Quad Cities. It's like, 40 minutes? Something like that. But a bunch of arsons around the country were traced to this guy sending people to UER because he knew what they would do. And this guy has also been banned from a huge amount of sites worldwide because, I'm not going to say his name because you can still get in trouble, it's proven. But his first name is Bill, so feel free to look that up. You'll probably find he's banned in a bunch of Urbex places. Because huge amounts of places got vandalized, burned down, and destroyed because of this dude. And he was proud of it. He used to brag about it. Zodiac says, what's on behind me? It was GTR Adventures. It is still GTR Adventures. GTR is an Urbex guy over in the UK. And this is him showing they had some snow. Yep, that is GTR Adventures from 3 weeks ago. So if you want to stop and check him out, see what you think. I rejoined actually looking for the arsonists and vandals for a project. Ooh, that's going to get you the crappiness right there. It seems UER protects those people now. It's weird. They used to be great for urban exploring, and now it seems like they protect those people. So yeah, watch it. Yeah, watch your hiney. I've used it since I was 12. Yeah, I haven't used UER in a long time. I walked away from UER, so a lot of people. Underground, you probably do. Bill, yeah. Yeah, he's banned. And he's even banned from Urbex sites overseas. They actually had a day with his name saying it was an F Bill blah blah day that they still yearly do. That's how much he's hated worldwide. He is so disliked worldwide and known worldwide in big Urbex communities for screwing places up. Ain't taking no vaccine, survival of the fittest. Well, by your thinking, then I should be dead a long time ago. I've had to use some medications to stay alive. Trikafta is a DNA RNA modifier. So, I take a vaccine. Zodiac link. I'm not dropping a link here. I'm not dropping the UER link here. UER link, you guys go look that up yourself. Just type in UER on your Google, you'll find it, or DuckDuckGo or whatever. I don't use Google anymore. Rich discoveries. I can't begin to tell you the amount of people that have going off on me for not telling the location. Yeah, there are people that don't want to explore. They don't understand the word urban exploring is in there. Go find some locations yourself and trade them with somebody. You don't, yeah, people get pissy because I won't share locations. Yeah, I automatically block those people. Get rid of them. Those are people that don't want to explore. They just want everything handed to them. That's why I get real pissy that certain urban explorers like to do live streams just naming places openly. Yeah, you should go here or do this. Then those places get damaged, destroyed, vandalized, burned down. And then they're like, I don't know how that happened. Really? You got open morons, vandals, thieves, and idiots in there going, breaking stuff, taking stuff, burning it, or getting hurt. Or going in big droves to call the police down. So yeah, there's a couple explorers like that really peeve me. Just naming stuff left and right. Good gosh. There's a lot of people I've caught doing that, just get angry. A couple people have said, well, that's public. Just Google the thing, you'll find it. And they don't want to do it. Rich Discovery, your body, your choice. Exactly. But Jim, it's your baby too. If that crossed a line, I'm very sorry. Just his phrasing. And yes, Jim, I understand that totally. I do not feel anybody should be forced. Really. I'm more of a libertarian, kind of a freedom of choice. Problem is, neither side are like that. They both like to control. Underground look at Rich Discoveries. I still keep finding locations in Connecticut, man. There's so much good stuff to explore around underground statewide. Oh, you underground, man. Maybe it's the crappy lungs, but underground don't seem like a good plan to me. Underground. Rich, there's a ton around here as well. Upstate New York. Ain't begun to scratch the surface. Ooh, keep scratching, Rich. Keep scratching. Scratch that surface. Underground goes below the surface. He's already scratched himself deep into the ground. All right, Eva. Eva's taking off, everybody. Have a good one. That means Jim. I know that she's right now looking at you going, come on, you're done. Jim, I have no line to cross. What? No, I'm just saying that libertarians are a little more freedom-based. People that are liberal or conservative seem to want to tell, sooner or later, you want to tell somebody what to do with their choices, their life, whatever. Like, my belief is this, you must do this. JD. Oh, jeez. Have a good one, Jim. Have a good one, Eva. Oh, yeah, I've been on here a while. I got some dry eye. I was outside with the dogs. Earlier, I had to walk them in that dry air. And you guys get dry eye. Sure, it's been worse since I had my LASIK 15 years ago, but you get dry eye in this really, really cold, dry air. I do. So I tend to recognize more and more lately. I tend to be more libertarian. A lot of people, it seems like when, I know we're off topic, but this is the end of the stream, we kind of just wander. It seems like as people get older, a lot of people go more conservative or libertarian. Rarely. I have some of my family that as they've gotten older have gone way to the left. That is, yeah, liberal. Few have gone way to the left as they've gotten older. But most people seem to tend to go more conservative and or libertarian. So I'm more just keep your hands off my crap and don't tell me what to do. Do your jobs, Mr. Government, and don't get involved in stuff that says you're not supposed to be involved in. Come to England and collaborate with Secret Vault one day. Man, Pike and a Trek. A lot of people, man, Secret Vault. You guys over there, I think Secret Vault is your, not your exploring with Josh, but your, and I always have a problem with this lately. I know, guys, you're so gonna be so mad when I tell you who this is. Come on, the other popular American urbexers, the two guys, and I love their. Jeez, I just watched one of their videos. But okay, it's your version of them. But yeah, Secret Vault. That's boy, I'd love to get to England. Once again, me and a germ tube, not a good thing. Mariah Hyatt, anyone come to St. Petersburg, Florida is where she's at. Cool. And I think Snowman's near Tampa and Heiko Mike is near, forgot. Let's see. I love your censoring. Well, you gotta censor anymore on YouTube. YouTube is being weird. And it's hard not to know when you cross that line. And they have weird lines. Their line is worse than a gerrymandering from some voting districts. It really is. Alright, underground looking up. There's a small legal cave at a public park just a few miles from me, but I'm still too afraid to go in there. Well, Rich, you need to get underground back there with you, and he'll go with you. I'm not a big caver, especially if it gets tight. Bigger cave's fine. Tight little cave, Secret Vault is how I stumbled on your channel when you popped on a live one night. Oh, yeah. Yeah? I guess I've been around. Eeh, that sounds wrong. The dry eyes can be a side effect of your medication. Yeah, do I have like... Damn it, Jim, I knew you... Oh, I'll leave it to you. No, I do not have the second part of this, but yes, you're right. I didn't think of that. I should look that up. The minocycline, along with the callistomethate and other things, may actually have dry eye issues. Good job. I haven't looked at that, but yeah, I have it a lot. You know, not a minocycline though, but mostly in the winter. But you're right, that may be a problem. Some of these meds have got some nice side effects. Thank God I don't have them all. My favorite's the tinnitus. One of them gives me. It's like, whoa. You start all of a sudden your ears start whistling really loud. It's like, whoa. Yeah, underground looking up knows his caves. He tried to get me to go climbing into a storm drain. No. Up right there. See, now there's a big reason I'm not going with the underground or in the big caves. Full of spiders. I will have to have the flamethrower somebody was talking about earlier. I will flamethrow ahead of me, burn all the spiders, then I'll go. And if it's too big for the flamethrower to kill it, I really am going to be worried. You've been around with some of the explorers on here? Yeah? Sounds bad, but yes, I have. Wow. Even since I got on YouTube. I mean, before I got on YouTube, I was urban exploring. I've explored with so many people over the years. And I hate to say it, but God, now I can say decades. But now, even since I've been on here, I've got to meet a good amount of you and explore with. I've been on live streams and seen cool channels popping up. Oh. Sometimes I'm worried that there's too much saturation in urban exploring right now. Then other times I'm like so happy to see it. It's a rough mix. What's up, Robert? Robert, did you sneak in here? There you are. There's where he said hi, right there. Robert, what's up, man? You're getting in lately just as I'm getting out almost. How you doing? Woke up and taking a nap. Sandra says, come to Canada. Oh, I know. There's a lot. There's people up there I know I want to meet. Not just Corkboard, now that he's stuck there. But I want to meet Tay, Bouncer B, and Urbex TV. Those are three of the Canadian ones that guys I've talked to for a while I want to meet. So I'd love to, Sandra, but I would only go there in the summer. I'm sorry, hun. I am not going to Canada in the winter. I have enough problems with my winter. And if you look up where I live, you can see the Mississippi River Valley here really gives us some screwy weather. So, but I'm not going north. I'm not going into more winters. Oh, man. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Underground Looking Up. Yes. Meet up with Rich. That'd be great. You guys both have got it. Oh, you guys would be a good collaboration. And I say this because I've talked to Rich a lot and seen a lot of his videos, and I've explored the underground. So yeah, you get a feel for somebody, and yeah, oh, you guys would be a good collaboration. You guys have a lot of energy. People would have to take anti-caffeine to watch you guys. Not saying you're hyper, just the energy you guys would have. Pike on a Trek. You have any abandoned theme parks over there? We do, but not many, and they're hard to get to. Right now, one that I really want to get to, Six Flags Jazzland, is, I guess, starting to be demolished. So, unfortunately, I doubt I'll ever get to that one. There's also the Dog Patch in Oklahoma. And that one there, if you contact Billy Wade, he is on YouTube. I think that's still his name, Billy Wade, on there. Contact him. He knows who to get a hold of at the Dog Patch because they got guards. But if you get a hold of them and talk to them, they will let you look that old place up. There are a few. There are a couple of them like Ohio. There are some abandoned theme parks in the country. Some are really hard to get to. Others are a little more open. And yes, Rich Discoveries, Proper People. Thank you. Last month I've had a problem with their name. Proper People, yes. Yeah, I would compare Secret Vault from over there to Proper People here. Secret Vault is good. So if you haven't seen Secret Vault, guys, go check. You'll like Secret Vault. Definitely not a lead mine. Basically a small room for inside a mountain. Oh, very small from what I was thinking. Oof. Oh, gosh. Don't be doing the French on me. Don't make me speak very, very bad old high school Spanish with you. Of course, now he's going to launch into Spanish, and I'm going to be like, dude, stop. No, I don't do French. Parts of Canada you don't have to. Other parts you do. There's some issues in Canada between the French and non-French speakers. Trust me. Didn't know that till I talked to some friends in Canada. Let's see. Study Boy, what is up, Paul? Hey, I saw your vlog the other day. Oh, let's see. Uh-oh. Eric Zen's going to start chatting back with him. Dang it. No, French. Mariah Hyatt, my hometown, Branson, Missouri, is celebrating its celebration city abandoned. Is it? Is it? Wow. Wow, Branson. That's Mariah Hyatt may have just given everybody something you should be checking out. Branson, Missouri is a huge tourist trappy town. Sorry, not to be mean to it. There's some cool stuff there, but it's really, a lot of it's touristy trappy. It's kind of like, yeah. But since this panda flu's been going on, I wonder how big a hit they took. Hate to sound happy about it, but, half of Branson, gosh, probably hasn't been doing much business the last year. Gotta wonder what has or hasn't survived there. Mariah may have just given you guys some place to look stuff up. Thank you, Mariah. Oh, thanks, Pike and Trike. Yes, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. And if you're watching Secret Vault, Sandra Pink, if Robert J. Fiangos are putting out videos, make sure you always at least give that thumbs up. And for those of you who don't know, Study Boy hasn't been here in a while. Study Boy NZ is from New Zealand. He does exploring and a little bit of vlogging and chatting and stuff. So give Study Boy a look too. I've known Paul for a while. Paul and I used to do a live stream with a couple other guys back in the day on another channel. Yeah. We did a channel called Tough Topics together every Friday night. And unfortunately, I don't think you can find it anymore. I think he actually, not Paul, one of their other guys we had a disagreement. He deleted everything. I think you might be able to look it up. One time we did one on religion where the one other host's mom wouldn't talk to him for a while. It's like, oops. So yeah, give Steady Boy Paul there a couple eyeballs and see what you think of what he's got going on. And he's over there in the nice warm weather. So tell him how much you appreciate him enjoying that nice warm weather he's got. Even though in New Zealand his winters are this, ours are, oh God, I'm going to die. How do I stop my cat from trying to chew on my headset cord? You get a headset without a cord. Cats will chew. The lamp hanging down behind me, you barely see above my head, that weird looking lamp, it's got a cord coming down. Jax has almost chewed to the metal wires. I'm waiting for him to do a National Lampoon's Christmas on it. Robert says, this bridge I'm showing, where is it? Since that's GTR Adventures, Robert, I'm going to say that's in the UK. So if you want to know where it is, there you go. If you want to know where that bridge is, you got to go to GTR's Adventures on YouTube. Let me see if I can find a link to his channel. Should be able to. You. No, get there. Come on. Sorry, guys. I like to answer the question. GTR Adventures. There he is. Hey, hey. Here we go. Somebody's probably already got it in the chat, so. But paste. That is GTR Adventures right there. So check there, Robert, and he'll be able to tell you where that bridge is, but it probably won't be a place you can walk to today from where you live. All right, you French-speaking weirdos. He's got half a Canada mad at me. Mariah Hyatt, February 29th, Leap Day, tornadoes. Some businesses are still standing from tornado. Wow, yeah. Some crap's been going on down south. You guys are going down south. Let's see. What did I miss for Jim say? What did Jim say? Oh. A gold mine is just a hole in the ground with a liar at the bottom. Mark Twain. Yeah. Old Mark Twain, man. Oh, I love his books and his writings. The guy had a sarcasm to him. An intelligent sarcasm, though. Oh, what a good guy. Branson, Missouri, hit by tornado, Leap Day, February 29th, 2012. Well, a lot of Branson's still there. And Branson was rebuilt right away. But I'm wondering how they're doing because of the panda flu. Because that depends on huge touristy trade. I'm betting most of Branson was shut down for most of the year. There could be some abandoned stuff going on there. Who knows? Yeah, Robert, for a newcomer, GTR does have some good vids. Check him out. He definitely does. No problem, Robert. Yeah, a study boy, I'm telling you, your kitty's gonna chew. They're gonna chew you. Either you can spray some bitters spray on it. You can look that up online. You get some bitters spray, and you can spray it on some stuff, and sometimes cats and dogs won't chew on that stuff then. Other than that, wireless. I almost knocked over J&M. It's J&M, one of their cards they sent me. Ah! Deadline Urbex. Hey, what's up, buddy? Did I get monetized? Oh, I've been monetized for a long time. My channel's been monetized for a year and a half, 2 years. I just don't talk about it much. I know some people really talk about it. I did about a month ago, 2 months ago, maybe more. I did finally put my PayPal link in the chat, in the ticker, the crawl down below. But I don't talk about it much. But yeah, I'm monetized. But if you came to my stream and you got a ad, because now YouTube is not only monetizing, putting ads in channels that aren't monetized, but they're doing it for live streams now. Sometimes people be watching a live stream until they just get added in the middle of a live stream or when they go on them all the time now. So that's what's going on probably. But yeah, Deadline, my channel actually was monetized about 2 years ago. I make like 40 cents. I make more off when people actually have, and it's not asking. You know, I do not come on here and beg money. When people give, donate, I'm more appreciative. I turn red, but it's you a lot of times you will make more off super chats or donations or something else than you will, or PayPal than you will just the ads. Those of you aren't monetized, when you get monetized, don't be thinking, yay! You're going to be going, ugh. Have I done anything around Area 51? Oh, no, not really. Last time I was there, I was passing through the town, and the city outside there, I've got some footage of the video itself, the city, and all the alien restaurants and stuff, and aliens, everything is alien themed there. I swear, even the AutoZone was alien themed. But, no, I haven't done anything at Area 51. If you want that, look up, Explore With Us. Explore With Us does a lot of stuff out around the Area 51 area. So yeah, check them out, honestly. What the heck? Study Boy, wow. Hey, thanks, Paul. You didn't have to do that, buddy, but thank you very much. Paul, that's New Zealand 5. What? Okay, I'm going to ask a dumb question, and I'm not trying to be a wiener here, because I don't know. Do you guys call your money dollars? Because I know Urbex, he calls his pounds, right? So what is the New Zealand? Is it a dollar? I'm really asking. Dollar. Underground looking up is what the heck are you saying? Samuel Langhorn, actually Samuel L. Clemens, isn't it? Samuel Langhorn Clemens was his name. Langhorn was his middle name. What the? Is it? Oh, it is the New Zealand dollar. Okay. Was it always that, or did the United States name their dollar, their money, after somebody else? And then we named you had a dollar before us, we borrowed it? Or did we name dollar and other people have used that? I'm curious. Underground, what the? It wasn't mentioned. I did not set that up when he came in here. Deadline came in here. That was not a setup as Deadline. But thank you guys. I mean, it is appreciated. And it is going to go partially to help with that. And a microphone stand I'm going to get soon. Because sometimes bending over to this thing, I still have a tendency to want to bend over to this. So I'm going to try to get a stand and put it up so it's a little closer. You guys say the sound comes through pretty good. So that's good to know. But thank you. Wow. Underground. Thanks, man. And Study Boy. Thanks. Wow. That's really cool, guys. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It goes to all the meds lately. You're coughing and breathing weird stuff through your voice box. Raya, you should just get online. I'm sure there's webcams in the city of Branson you can look up, watch online. And you guys are still talking French. Paul, Study Boy, Underground, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, guys. Really, I do. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up to chat. Oh, I see Underground. Yes, Explore With Us has oh, there you go. Rich Discoveries knows. Yes, Explore With Us has a ton of good stories from being there themselves and telling stories of others who have had issues. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Explore With Us, they also do videos where they really delve into some either paranormal or just weird happenings around Area 51 type stories, disappearances and stuff. And they can get a little theatrical times, but go look them up. You'll kind of find their channel. They've got a huge following, guys. I mean, they really are a big channel. But they are really cool to talk to. So go check them out. I think you'll find something you like one way or another there. Okay, the New Zealand dollar. Thanks, Sandra. Sandra, honey, trust me. You do. Sandra, you are probably one of the top viewers of a lot of channels out there. You are out there. Also, this Friday, I'm probably, as far as things will hit the fan, probably going to be on Zodiac Nation's live stream. As long as things don't go wrong, I should be on Zodiac Nation this Friday night. Don't know what he wants to talk about, but he asked, and think I have the time. Samuel L. Clemens. Yeah, Samuel Langhorn. How's that for a middle name, guys? Mine's simple. Mine's 3 letters. Can you imagine having the middle name Langhorn? Langhorn. My middle name is easy. Ray. My first and middle name, I sound like a country western singer. Deadline Urbex. It wasn't a setup. No, it wasn't, but thanks. I do appreciate it, guys. And I didn't turn too bright red. People used to laugh at me for that. But thanks, guys. It will be. It's greatly appreciated. And Study Boy, really, no kidding, buddy. Look up the Bitters. Bitters spray or something like that. You can get it on Amazon or you might get it in pet stores around there. But that's the only way I stop for chewing on cords. Here's something I'll tell you guys. You want to know what Jax chews on? Who's upstairs sleeping? Jax chews on my airlines from my medical compressor. Ugh, I forgot the name of my own medical machine. I just had a Joe Biden, everybody. But when I'm doing my breathing treatments and the line comes off, he chews on it. If I don't hide it, he'll chew through my lines, and I notice my meds aren't going very good. He bites through my airlines. Little jerk. So, Study Boy, you trust me. Cats chew. You gotta hide stuff. Jax will chew on Riker's tail, which starts a big fight. New Zealand was a pound up to 1968. A bit before your time. You're younger than me, aren't you? Yeah, you're about, 4 or 5 years younger than me? Maybe more? So yeah, before your time. So then you change it from pound to dollar. Got it. Well, that's a piece of history I did not know, actually. How many countries have something they call a dollar? Canada calls theirs a dollar, right? Yeah, Canadian dollars. America, New Zealand, Canada. So how many countries call their money dollars? Ooh, I never knew that. That's a good one. Come on, Underground. You got French. Okay, France calls theirs the francs, right? No, is that right? Shoot. And I'm not talking the euros. The actual French, is that francs? Underground, any of you French speakers? Come on, some of you guys got to know. Pike of the Trike. Oh, man, buddy. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. Dude, thanks for coming on. Sorry if I'm blinking a lot. My eyes are dry and my voice is giving out on me, but thank you. Wow. Pike on a Trike. I like that. Sorry, I'm copying. I'm copying and pasting. Because I want to check you out. Is that you? That looks like you. Let me see. Yes, that is you. Hey, I found you. Pike and a Trike. Good, give me something to look at later. Thank you. Mark Twain is a nautical term for 12 feet of water. Yes, it is. You've read Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. Yep, to make sure the boats can get through, the river boats. Yeah, you guys overseas, thanks for staying up. Deadline, like I tell everybody, just film your passions. Yes, totally. Exactly, Deadline. I missed something from Deadline? Deadline, if I missed what you said, buddy, I'm sorry. I try not to miss much in the chat. I really try. It's why I always run behind, guys. If I miss something, especially if you're trying to bring up an actual topic or ask a question. So thank you, Rich Discoveries, for not missing it. I tell everybody, just film your passions. People will find you. Being monetized is great, but be sure you're doing it for enjoyment. Exactly. Oh, honestly, yes. If you don't enjoy it, you won't stick with it. It's tough. But yeah, do what you like. I don't care whether you're doing urban exploring, pure bushcraft, which I kind of consider part of urban exploring to me. But I don't care whether you're doing makeup tutorials, making cakes. I don't care if you're doing cell phone reviews. If you do not like it, it shows. It does show, honestly. So Rich Discoveries is dead right. Do what you enjoy. Make yourself happy first, and then people will see that. And I'd like to say that's why I have people come back to my streams, because people realize I do enjoy doing this. I like talking to you guys. It's a good time. Deadline Urbex. Are donations taxed? Yes, I have to claim taxes on everything. Everybody does. Whether you get it through AdSense on YouTube, if it's super chats, or just ad revenue, yes, that's tax. And even PayPal is tax. I have to get a tax sheet at the end of the year. Even if it's like $5 now, I have to. It's tax difference. So you have to claim it all. So yep. Buckle Bunny. Does he Buckle Bunny's here somewhere? Oh, I see. You're talking Bugs Bunny. Foghorn Leghorn. But yeah, it is taxed. That's why I always get cranky. Here's I'm going to say something about drones again. I always get cranky about the drone thing. You got a Part 107 license. Why? It's just a money grab. It doesn't make anybody a better pilot. Trying to make me treat my drone like a 747. It's stupid. I pay taxes on that anyway at the end of the year. If I make money with my drone, they go, well, you can't make money unless you do this. I pay taxes on it. Why? Makes no sense. So yes, a deadline, anything you make, whether it's super chats, ad revenue, or it's, what's the other one people use? There's Patreon and there's Subscribe Star. And then, no matter what you do, PayPal, it's all taxed. The government gets their hand in on everything these days. Unless you're doing stuff, at home, like say you fix up vacuum cleaners and you do it for cash. Stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up here. Underground looking up. Now that you mention it, bushcraft counts as urbex. Yes, it is. Urban exploring is a huge range. Yes. And I always tell people that never think you have to explore an abandoned building or never have to get in it. Some people just go around the outside of abandoned buildings, talk about the past, show some pictures of what it used to be. Or like Montgomery Wards. Wow, old Montgomery Wards. Give a little history of Montgomery Wards. Some cool abandoned train tunnels or just train tunnels in general. Hell, go look at a train. You're out urban exploring. Urban exploring, do not feel pigeonholed into abandoned only. I truly consider what Hike with Mike, Mud Nut, and a lot of these other people do as a part of urban exploring. So yeah, don't feel limited. And also, it's your channel. I'm going to throw up a video about my dogs on this tonight or tomorrow. So why not? Playing in the snow with my dogs. So yeah, do what you love. I agree with Rich 100%. And Rich is one to talk because he does what he loves. You can tell he has fun when he's on his channel. I don't care if he's doing donuts in his wife's car or finding an abandoned tractor just along the road. He's enjoying it. So you got to do that. Oh no, chat is down. First time. Oh, it ain't coming back. There it goes. Thank you very much, Robert. It actually worked up till now, today. It did great. It even booted up on its own. They said they were getting it fixed. Well, it's doing better, but not perfect. I believe Europe's version of bucks is quid. Well, I think that's, isn't that what UK calls, they call it pounds or quid? Whoa, that was a noise. Pounds or quid, isn't it? Oh, wait a second, I gotta check this. I thought my wife was gonna want me to come with her to her aunt's or not. Okay. Oh, okay, she went to her aunt's first, got it. Sorry. Yeah, don't you guys call your pounds quid also? I'm guessing, I think. I watched a lot of your BBC TV, though. Reading talks. I've been reading talks about some of the pirates back in the 1800s Mississippi. Yeah? Steady boy, buck sounds way better. It does, isn't it? And I'm sure somebody can tell me why we call it bucks, but yeah. The Canadian dollar is also called a loonie. I think I might have heard that once, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. But that explains some stuff up there. Y'all gotta be loony to live up there as cold as it is. And you live in a beautiful country, even though you only live in 90+% of you live in like 5% of your country. You're all huddled against our borders for warmth. Really, look up how much the percentage of Canadians that live within 100 miles of the U.S. border. It'll freak you out. You're like, whoa, there's a lot of empty country out there. Yeah, because they're all going They're looking up going, that is cold up there. Screw that. Huddle against this warm border. Oh, man. Unless it's under 600, you have to claim it. Well, underground, that's not always true. Be careful with that. If you make fully across everything in your life under $600, you don't have to claim it. If you make over $600 total, you have to claim everything. So watch that. Don't do that wrong. Yeah, make sure you don't do that wrong. God, this time of year I use chapstick like candy or like another food. No, if you make under $600 total through job, whatever else, you are, besides poor, you don't have to pay taxes. But you make over $600 on anything, you have to claim everything. So no. England's version. Yes, Rich, yes. Okay, so yeah, I read down, I got caught up with Rich. I read the book. It's a wonderful book. Sorry, catching up here. Jason Allard? What did I miss? Document. Oh, okay. You mentioned it. Bushcraft counts as Urbex. Yes, you can upload a video. Yes, yes. Oh, hey, I'm mostly caught up. Woo! Right, I tried to tell you in the first place. Chat's down. Yes, sorry, Mariah. I just caught up, hon. So, but thank you. And Mariah, guys, Mariah may have given us something we should research. May want to check out how good Branson, Missouri has been doing during this. And other very touristy dependent towns. Because some of those businesses may have closed and may never reopen. So, see how that looks. Check it out, guys. Oh, no problem, Underground. Look, I'm probably going to hop off here. It's 9 o'clock. I've been on for 3 hours. I didn't realize I was on that long. Hey, Sarge comes on just as I'm getting ready to leave. I am starting to feel better. Sarge, thank you, buddy. Fire Sarge, when are you doing your next live stream? I think Joker's Nation is tomorrow night. Are you doing your, are you doing a stream? Also, Corkboard, everybody, Corkboard next stream will be from the cold northern reaches of Canada as he gets sent back home. Ugh. Oh, let me check here, see if that's still, it looks like GTR. Yeah, it is. Still GTR. GTR's Adventures, guys. All right, Sarge will be on with Joker. All right. But yeah, I am going to get off here partially because I am losing my voice. My eyes are burning dry, probably from that minocycline. Probably right. And I do have to do other meds here soon. So I'm going to be doing, in case you want to know, a Duo Neb, which is an albuterol and ipratropium bromide mix. A 7% ipratropium. It's a 7% type of ocean saline salt to try to break stuff loose in my lungs. And then I have to do a pulmozyme. And then later I got to do treadmill. So, woohoo! All right, guys, thank you very much. I do have to get out of here, but thank you very much to Study Boy NZ and Underground Looking Up. I mean, as you guys know, I'm not on here always asking, but I appreciate when you do that. It does help. Whether it's something like buying a new cord after Jax chews through it, or a microphone stand or something so I can do more of these, or to help out with that. Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So, thank you very much, and thank you all for hanging out and chatting. It really helps. It's nice to talk. And I'm so sorry, Sergeant, I'm taking out of here. Dual Neb. Yeah, Dual Neb will get you up. Even for me, you don't get used to that too easy. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. It's been a great chat. I'm sorry to take off, Sarge, when you're getting here. But I didn't realize I was on for 3 hours, and now my throat is really starting to feel it. You can probably see my neck puffing as I'm talking because my lungs are getting tighter. So thanks, man. I appreciate it stopping in. Thanks to the rest of you. And, guys, do check out UrbexCon 2021. And if you can get out to Estes Park, get out there. You're going to meet tons of good urban explorers. And I always recommend if you can collab with another urban explorer, do it. It's great to get to collaborate with urban explorers and people that are into this like we are. It doesn't matter if it's paranormal, non-paranormal, mix, pictures only guys, videos only guys. If people really, urban explorers are great when they get together. And it's great to have a group like that. So make sure you get out and check out the Urbex Con 2021, or just in your own world. If you're looking for collaborations, feel free to mention it here. Mention where you're at, general area. You don't have to give away your address, of course. Mention where you're at and you're looking. And maybe you can even trade locations with people if you can't meet up. But always try to help each other out. Get out there and explore. Like Rich Discovery says, get out and explore your world. You never know what you're going to find. I love that, Rich. That is a great one. Oh, no problem, Sandra. Thank you. And guys, I'm going to mention Sandra a lot because I'm sure you guys have seen Sandra. And trust me, once again, this ain't set up either. But Sandra is everywhere. I don't know what your Urbex channel is. I'll bet you're going to look and see comments from Sandra. And she isn't bullcrap in comments. I've said this before. Go look at her comments. She leaves comments where she is watching. And I don't know where the girl's getting time to explore and sleep with all the watching she's doing, but she's watching your videos, guys. She's out watching me by far, and I'm watching your stuff. So, man, check out Sandra if you haven't, and check out Eric Zen and GTR's Adventures. Other than that, guys, stay warm, get out there and stay safe. Thank you very much for stopping in. Sorry if I didn't, I felt a little off tonight, but I'm sorry about that. Maybe it's the meds, I don't know. As for those of you guys on here, I'm so sorry, Jim Patterson and Robert and some of you others. I know I haven't been on PNN. It's just been so time consuming trying to get to feel better. I've got a bunch of stuff. By the way, Parlor is back up. Parlor's back. So I'm on that on PNN. And I've got notes for my PNN stuff. I just got to get back on there. But I will be. I am not blowing that off. Just got to get the time to get on. All right, guys. Have a good night. Underground Looking Up. Study Boy again. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated. And I learned something because I did not know that New Zealand was dollars. And I didn't know the Canadian dollar was also a loonie. Sorry, I'm going to laugh. I somehow seen corkboard with a pocket full of loonies. Gives me a giggle. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Check each other out. Even if it's just, not even for the videos or pictures, to collaborate or share locations. All right. Have a good night, guys. And never share a location that somebody shared with you without their permission. See ya. Have a good one. Explore safely. Safer than being around people right now. It is. Have a good one.